story never told with a mother. The blood been bonded by the... Never judge a book by its cover. Real story never told with a mother. The blood been bonded by the mother. Yeah.
You already made the assumption. The look on your face like you hate me or something. I cannot wait till the day that I'm bumping. People today really think I be bucking. One thing that I value above money is loyalty. Snakes in the grass, I don't cut it, they calling me. Don't want me winning, they trying to get all of me. Deal with the pressure, ain't no annoying me. Remember the joke in the season? They jealous, they couldn't believe it. Now I'm excelling, I'm here for a reason. Blood for my brothers, I pledge the allegiance. I do what I do for a reason. Third pound gave me the teaching. Say your baby daddy stop the bleeding. Cause the lies that he's telling ain't believing. I play it by ear though, throw with a working bird, but I'm the weirdo. Russian roulette, you just better be careful. Work ethic, something real, this what I'm here for. I'ma just stick to the grind. Tunnel vision, take my time.
Gotta take my time.
Homage pay it so you know that I'm paying homage all the time.
Never judge a book by its cover.
You ain't take the time to discover.
Real story never told with a mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover.
You ain't take the time to discover.
Real story never told with a mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers.
I like it, I take it. I ain't got a fucking ask you. Terrorist mindset. Then the cross, shoot a very good nonsense. And fish in the clubs, you niggas swallow the crime. They fall around with the top hit. You the fact that your mind is the time of your lives. Respect over everything. Cash come included. My clip get everything. Man, show the music. Biz, it is what it is. These are the bricks. Separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass low, closing all the stakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm born blessed, they know about me and the team next. I'm alive and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist step. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool all that. I'm alive and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist step. To the top like a crown high on the apex.
Never lose love like sleep, I be stretched out. Everybody on the line is why I stepped out. More Gatorade, your face dripped up. Mouth let Tony Cook and Tiger get ripped up. Pound rugby, G checking freshman. Top hat pipped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy, no die, real hard. All alkaline. Nigga pick the side, killers never switch the side. Money or the power, push the way I feel inside. Got a bill a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. On the kids, middle finger in the air. Shining on the boat so you see them shit's clear. Playboy, ice grill, we don't care. You can keep them up, you bitches over there.
Live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist step. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every cool all that.
Salute. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary Live with your host, Bang. It's Saturday night. You already know what time it is. It's Saturday night. It is Week 5 NFL matchup preview, fantasy injury, start sits and picks, and shits and giggles. Thank you. Sir Charles first in the chat. Sir Charles. Salute. Salute, my guy. So we are back. We're back for another episode, Week 5. And Thursday night football was incredibly boring game. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. Still paging Russell Westbrook. You know, surprisingly so. I was looking at his stats. He don't got the worst stats He ain't got elite stats, but he in the top yardage, passing yards, at least until tomorrow. He only got 3 interceptions, got an 82.8 rating, and he's sacked pretty high, but not the highest. So it's like he's just failing right now. He's passing for 7.4. Matt Ryan passing for 7.1. Also in the top yardage, but he lead the league in interceptions. Only 5 touchdowns. So, mediocre play. But the way he looked on Thursday and last week, Monday, it's just like, oh, damn. What's going on? Did Russ fall off the cliff? Did Russ just fall off the cliff? You done taking them too? Did Russ is he done? Is it retirement time for Russell Wilson? Nah. I can't believe that. I won't back that. But Russ, you gotta put in some work, brother. You just made it hard on yourself in that AFC West over there. Matt Ryan ain't look better. He looking old, looking like it's time to retire. Too slow, can't get the ball out. But like I said, he's the most sacked. 168 yards given up off of sacks. Russ is only 99. But those offensive lines, man. Denver offensive line. I don't know what it is. I can't call it. That was week 5, beginning of week 5. Very boring game. And tomorrow I expect a bunch of showdowns. So we're going to do the week 5 matchup preview. Let me see. I'm trying to wait for the guys to start. So we'll recap last week, game by game. Just give me a second. Let me put the invite in the chat. I mean, not in the chat, but let me put it out and all right, that's done. Let me bring up the games from last week. Everybody knows the Dolphin game. Tua went out, right? Oh no, he went out Monday. He went out that Sunday. Nah, yeah, he went out that Thursday actually. Tua is still saying it was his back that he hurt, not his head. And that's what I'm talking about. But with that being said, the NFL has changed the concussion protocol process now. So look for that to be changed tomorrow. It's official. That went down yesterday, I believe. But the Dolphins took their first L last week, and they tied with the Bills. They tied with the Bills for the East. The Bills didn't have a extravagant game last week. They won. They beat the Ravens. They came back, but they only put up 200 passing yards. So I know Josh Allen is fitting to restore his MVP talk. He gonna be going to shootout tomorrow. But ain't no guarantees. They still struggled against Lamar and the Ravens. So everybody want to cut up on the Ravens defense, But it was the Ravens defense that held Josh Allen to low yardage. It also was the Ravens defense that gave up 17 points in the second half. So, give or take, man. Bend and no break. All of that, those was rookies, safeties, and corners. They better get it together, man, because Lamar don't have time for them to not have it together. Playing, betting on himself. He not betting on people not being there for him. On the opposite side of the ball, Lamar's giving the Ravens an opportunity to win every game. They blowing it, being cocky. That's coaching. Mr. Harbaugh, great coach, but coaching flaws. Made a couple of mistakes. And mistakes going to happen throughout a season. Those is coaching flaws. Don't get sidetracked. Stay focused. Vikings and Saints. Believe that was in New England. And it was a little battle. Kirk Cousins came out on top. No Winston in this game. No Kamara. Nobody was in this game. But Olave seems to stand out. Has put itself in the top tier. Wide receiving. So he is a must start. If you playing, he's probably the only one from that team that I would start. But let's get back to last week. Vikings beat the Saints 28-25. Chargers whooped on the Texans, but they did give up 24 points to Davis Mills and them. Texans is 0-3. The Bears and Giants. Saquon is running all through them, running all over them, trucking them, doing what he wanted. They couldn't stop the Giants' run game. And if that's the case, Giants going to be a problem. Danny Jones just got to game manage and pass the ball to keep them honest. You know what I mean? And he can do that. He's proven he can do that, game manage. He has a pretty decent arm, but he doesn't know how to use it. IQ is just regular. Now he'll come out tomorrow. I'm hoping he can come out tomorrow and just prove me wrong, like a few players have been doing this year. Speaking of a few players that have been doing things this year, Gino Smith and the Seahawks. 48 points for the Seahawks last week in a shootout with Jared Goff. Jared Goff playing amazing football right now. His numbers is real decent. But they can't get no W's, man. They 1-3, the Lions. They put up 45 points last week. But they had to, because Gino put up 48. Salute 808, though. Yeah. What else we had? The Browns came up short to the Falcons. And they saying no Kyle Pitts this week. Hamstring or something like that. But have you seen Kyle Pitts this year? Paging Kyle Pitts. The season has started. We're in week 5. Jacoby Brissett has played well. for the season, but the team is 2-2. Nick Chubb running well for the Browns, but they came up short. To the Falcons, Mariota. Wow. Titans, Colts, divisional game. Titans come on top of the Colts. Colts look miserable. Their line is miserable. I thought they were supposed to be better, but they just miserable. Probably worse than the league. Commanders. Commanders. Carson Wentz, man. Everybody knew he's trying to sling the ball, but with Carson Wentz comes high interceptions, and they played a divisional game and they lost to Cowboys. Cooper Rush. Come on, Carson. Cooper Rush playing magnificent football right now. Game managing, got a great defense, getting the border superstar player. That's what he's paid to do. 25-10 over the Commanders last week. We talked about the Bills and the Ravens, which the Ravens got another devious matchup tomorrow. Probably another game of the week moment. Battle of the AFC North. Bengals. But last week they took on the Bills. They came up short. They dominated that first half, but they came up short in the second. And Lamar threw an interception in the end zone, in the red zone, going for the win. Which brings me to one of my topics today was I see it's not there. But it's still one of my topics today. Would you rather play to win or play for tie? Not just in the Ravens situation, but you had San Diego Chargers. What are they? Los Angeles Chargers now, right? So the Los Angeles Chargers try to do too many of those last year and came up short and got criticized through the media. So now we in a new year. You had the Denver Broncos get criticized for trying to kick a field goal, and their quarterback wasn't moving the ball. So, do we play to win? Do we play for the win, or do we play for the tie to extend the game? What's the best thing what would you do? Put it in the chat. Charles, what you want to do? Salute 808 though. 808 though, what you want to do? Do you play for the win? Would you rather the coach go for the win or go for the tie and extend the game? You know, I don't like the fact that you live and die when you call the play to go for it, right? So if you make it, you're a superstar, you're great call by the coach. If you die, you live and die on it. Like, if you don't make it, y'all crucifying the coach on being greedy. And it's like, nah, they get a moment. This ain't the Super Bowl. This is the season. This is when you gearing your team together, trying to get them all popping on all cylinders. And everything ain't gonna go perfect in the beginning. Just how you trying to get it perfect. When you get in these moments and you know what plays you're gonna call, so it becomes rhythmic or rhythmatic, or I don't know. Know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But that's me. This is BANGnACES. Then we had the Jaguars and Eagles playing the rain game. To me, it was a gritty, good game. It's a gritty, good game. It must have been Trevor Lawrence's worst game of his career because he fumbled 4 times and threw 1 interception after playing the first 3 weeks really well, high efficient football. So he was due for an interception, but 4 fumbles, rain game, slippery ball. I understand, but you can't have 4 fumbles. You got to protect that ball, Mr. Lawrence. The Jaguars looking good though. On the defense, they playing pretty good defense. They playing solid offense. Eagles play a good defense. They was right in the game to the end, and he fumbled again. Just kept giving the ball away. Couple of the non-fumbles, you moving the ball against one of the best defenses. Eagles, Cowboys, those are top defenses in the league. Bills. All right, so got that. Send this to the fellas. Then we had. I talked about the Bills, Ravens, Eagles, Jaguars. Eagles, man, Jalen Hurts. 4 passing touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdowns, total of 8 touchdowns on the season. Threw an interception in last week's game against the Jaguars. But they came out on top. They have great defense. They're running the ball well. Miles Sanders. They're gonna be a hard beat, but do I feel like they're unbeatable? No way. Somebody better get at them though before they get in their egos. They getting that superstar ego. Somebody better get at them. And that could come this week. But maybe not. Can the Eagles go 5-0? The only undefeated team. Looking strong. But do I feel like they undefeatable? No way. They got to show me that. But they had a great start. So when they say it's only been 5 weeks. And they say it's only been 5 weeks. Man, the Eagles came ready. Jalen Hurts came into the season ready. Jalen Hurts transferred from Alabama to Ohio State University. Got money in Ohio State University. Got to business. Got drafted. 2nd round pick. NFL player. Devious one too. Could be up there with Lamar Jackson. We'll see. To be continued. He could be up there. I know he definitely was up there in college with him when we're running that option play. So they know how to do that. Jalen Hurts, pretty big quarterback, good arm. He's starting to use his wide receivers, and he got a devious pack over there. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Devontae, and they tight end is devious. hold on. I can't do that. Let me see. Where that team at? Eagles. Let's look at the Eagles. Devontae Smith, Deion Kane, Jalen Hurts, Britton Colby, Auden Tate, Zach Pascal. I didn't even know Zach Pascal was on their roster. Quez Watkins, who's been eating this year with Jalen Hurts. Dallas Goedert. Sir Goedert, they tight end, man. 6'5", 27 years old, 256. Catching the ball in the short route as his panic, as his lean on. So Jalen Hurts is who I'm watching this year as a quarterback. Playing maybe top 5 quarterback ball right now. Top 6. He up there. Let me look at my list. Hold on. I can't be misstating stuff. Oh, that's why receivers. Quarterbacks. Here we go. Jalen Hurts, top 5. But that's with an asterisk because Tua got hurt. Tua was top 3 for 3 weeks. So he got hurt. So he got like a option spot at 5. Jalen Hurts is there though. Josh Allen 4, Justin Herbert 3, Lamar Jackson 2, Patty Mahomes number 1. That's according to my ranking. But Jared Goff close in the mix. Gino Smith coming, Trevor Lawrence coming, and these guys are ahead of like the Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow. After a miserable week 1, he's been balling the last 3 weeks. Quiet as kept. 1 and 2 in the last 3 weeks, but he balling. He throwing that rock. Like he up there with his stats too. What do we have here? Twitter. There we go. Twitter. Let's go to the ratings though. Last week. Yeah. Starting after Tua. So there now Tua fighting to get back on the field now. They holding him out another week, so Dolphins food. Teddy Bridgewater led Dolphins this week against the Jets. There's a chance for the Jets to get up there and let the Dolphins take a L. I'm secretly rooting against the Bills this week so they could take a L and the Jets grab first place. But we see what happens. We see what happens. Let's look at the standings. So the AFC's 3-1, 3-1, 2-2. Pretty strong. 1-3. They were about to all start playing each other, and that's going to all change up. But right now, there's a chance. It's a chance. You got to do it got to strike this week, Jets. Got to beat Miami Dolphins. Tourless Miami Dolphins. Wilson's back. I believe he could do it. He can make it happen. With a run game and a pass game, Jets is devious. Quiet as crap. Look out for Eli Moore. AFC North. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 1-3. With the Baltimore going against the Bengals this week. So one of them going to take a loss this week. Cleveland Browns. I think they're gonna they 500 right now. They're gonna level out because they started out hot. They're gonna level out. Look out for the Steelers to get a W this week with Kenny Pickett. Steelers with a hurt defense, they still in a good place defense. Then in the AFC South, we got Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville. All these guys 2-2. That's interesting. With the Jaguars going up against Houston this week. We find out Houston gonna be 0-4. Lovey ain't gonna keep his job long, man. For it to get some W's, Lovey. AFC West, Kansas City. Everybody argues that's just the strongest division, but the Raiders is getting handled. They go up against the Chiefs this week. Patty Mahomes playing the best football right now, a whole nother level. Carr has to keep up with Patty Mahomes. Do we have the receivers to do it? Yes. Will he do it? I don't know, because Kansas City defense is not per se bad. You know what I mean? You get yourself in trouble, Carr, you can get hurt against that defense. Spagnola, Spags. Here we go from there. Then we go down in the NFC East, which this is argued to be the strongest division right now. Philadelphia, Dallas Cowboys, Giants, they all power playing ball right now. With the Philly being only undefeated team in football, they're only one game ahead of Dallas and the Giants. So this is interesting week for them in their matchups. What we got here? What do we got here? We got Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay. Oh no, Minnesota Vikings and Green Bay Packers are 3-1 apiece. Chicago Bears surprisingly 500 ball, with Justin Fields only averaging 100 yards. 100 yards a game. That's worse than Tim Tebow, I think. No, it might be better. It might be better. Wow. Justin Fields. Wow. You gotta do your best Jalen Hurts impression, boy. I know you could do it. Because them Detroit Lions deserve a couple more wins. if they start getting some wins, they're gonna put some pressure on the Chicago Bears, and then they can aim for the next team. And so the Vikings, man, their games be ugly, but they are 3-1. Their games be ugly, but they are 3-1. Watch out. Just saying. NFC South. Tampa Bay Bucks. TB12, the GOAT. Going through some outside distractions. Wife ain't giving no shh right now about you and your football game, Tom Brady. But you got to stay focused. Your team getting healthy. And you got to ball out, man. With the distractions. Show these youngins it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. But if it ain't no time like the present, youngest, because he is distracted with some outside chaos going on right now. I don't know if that's good or bad for Sir Tom, only he know that. But, hey, the Bucks, top of the division, they only 500. They could go up or down right now. Falcons coming in injured. Could go up or down right now. If it's any time it's good for Baker Mayfield to get his stuff together, it'd be right now. Right now. He tried to oversaturate more last week. Got through a couple of picks. But at least that shows he looking for my guy. At least that shows he looking for my guy. Finally. 11 targets last week for more. Ooh. Still got a New Orleans Saints. I don't even know if Jameis is playing. I actually drafted Jameis and because I just had a feeling about him this year. But because he got a crazy receiving core. Quiet as kept with Michael Thomas coming back. It's an old vet. You need a vet. Then you got Olave, the rookie. You need a rookie. And then you got the rest of the faction, Traquan Smith, and all these guys that were supposed to be big deals when they got drafted and was hurt, couldn't be healthy, had to get their health in order. They should be ready though, right? So I just had a feeling about Jameis, and he comes in and gets hurt again. Well, last year was a serious injury. He's just been nicked and knocked from day one, slammed around, and he's getting hit a lot. James got to use his legs a bit, but I don't know if he can after the injury, so I can't just assume anything. But he got an arm, but he got to move the pocket sometimes, and I think if he just did that with the receivers he got, he would be dangerous, bro. Dangerous. But it's not working out. That's my point. The Jameis. Not that he's bad, but he's not playing top-tier elite football right now. And I need an elitist. I need somebody who's doing their thing I can count on every day. So I'm scouting other guys right now. There's a couple on the list. Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm not totally sold on Jimmy Garoppolo, though his team is 2-2, and he may have one of the best defenses in that NFC West. Los Angeles Rams. it seemed like the defense is there, but it's to no effect. Like they get scored on very easy. I don't know about Donald. I don't know if he woke up yet. He's playing. But I don't know if he woke up yet. He due to wake up, have a 4-sack day, and go crazy. Seattle Seahawks. Where's y'all defense, bro? Conference. Got Gino, but y'all giving up a lot of points on the back end. Cardinals look like they starting to hum with their offense finally. All these teams take so long to get going. So I don't think the guys are gonna come in right now. I think Have said he's still working, and Bay said give him some time. However, we can't wait on that. So when they get here, we'll get back to all the score, all the things and all that. So, there go base. There goes base.
Bang!
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, I just took Uncle Mark. He just got himself a new apartment down in Port St. Lucie, man.
Wow.
Yeah, me. So breaking my heart, man. Took my football buddy away, man. And he went to go do the right thing and be with his family. His kids live down there. So he's now 15 minutes from one kid, 20 minutes from another, and an hour from the other, as opposed to 3, 4, and 5 hours away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's excited. He's happy. Shit, I'm happy except for that shitty ass Thursday night football game.
Yeah, right. Oh man, I went through that. So what you miss? We talked about the Thursday game a little bit. Let's talk about it a little bit more.
Okay, I got something to drop, a bomb that not too many people know about. Russell Wilson has been playing with a torn lat.
What is that?
The wings, you know, when you're young and you flexing and you make the wing muscle, the muscles on the side, the muscle you need to throw the football. Yeah, he's got it torn, and he's been playing like that for the last 2 games. So, little tidbit for everybody, little base dropping breaking news. Russell Wilson is hurt.
What's the plan? He is he going out?
They haven't said nothing but the news. They haven't said whether he's going to continue to play through it, whether they're going to rest him a few weeks, nothing. So,
all right. So with that said, Russell Wilson is also one of the top passers, and he's not the worst. He only has 3 interceptions, only thrown for 4 touchdowns. But
you saw it. You saw it like I saw it. He's playing like
but when we watch him, it's the last couple of games that I've seen. He hasn't been able to move the offense.
And that's now, he's playing hurt.
You think it's hurt, or do you think it's the offense?
I think if you got a lat issue, your lats, anything with your lats, I think it's hard for you to throw the football. I think it's very hard for you to throw the football. I think it's progressively getting worse, and it's not a torn. He got a tear, so it's partially torn, which is the worst because 1 minute you feel good, next minute you overexert it and you feel like shit. Well, throwing the football 20 yards down the field, 50 yards down the field will exert you, and that's why he's playing like pure shit. So I blame it on the injury because if you watch the first 2 games, he wasn't great, but he wasn't horrible. The last 2 games, he was absolutely trash on a stick. So Now we know why, at least. Hey, it was hard. It was heartbreaking to think Russell Wilson might be done. So to not
Yeah,
have to think he's
that
done,
was the question. All right, on the other side of the ball, you think Matt Ryan is done?
yes. But I'll tell
Yes.
you this: that I only if the pressure's on. When the pressure's not on, Matt, he's gonna destroy you because he's a veteran who knows how to get the football, and he's still got arm left. He still can throw the football.
Well, he has
But
1,300 passing yards already.
yeah, bro, he's on his ass when he's
But he's the most sacked quarterback
yep,
in the league.
yep.
168 yards given up off sacks, and
And that's
7
why Johnny T is
interceptions.
not doing good too. The offensive line is playing like shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have backups. They did have an injury or two. Regardless, they need to get it right and get it right fast because they're losing games they should be winning. And they're winning games squeaking out victories. That's not a win. So yeah, they definitely need to get the offensive line under. They need to give Ice a little more time. Just a little bit. He get them 2-3 seconds, you're in a lot of trouble.
Well, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, uh,
Derek Carr's trash.
they all in the same boat right
They're all
now.
trash right now.
The
I would play Jared Goff over all three of them, and that
Jared
says a
Goff is
lot.
balling right now, man.
That
I
says
can't
everything.
believe
Yo,
they're one
you're
and
willing to
three.
play. If you're willing to play Jared Goff over those other three quarterbacks, that says a lot about how bad they're playing.
I think Jared Goff gets a bad rap based off his history. He did it, but he's always thrown the ball well. But he's thrown for 11 TDs, 3 interceptions in 5 weeks. So that's better. He's not sacked that much. They just losing, man. They defense can't hold nothing. They can't hold a nosebleed.
For real.
Oh man, he had to put up 45 points last week in a loss. You know what I mean? So he's balling out. 99% rating. And that's what I mean. Like, and when it comes to fantasy though, if you don't have a quarterback, he's a good stream. Like, you know what I mean? So Joe Burrow coming back, but we'll get to him. First game tomorrow is across the pond. The Giants 3-1 take on the 3-1 Packers. I know you're gonna watch this base.
Yes, I am. You already know. You already know. And I think the Giants could shock the world. It's a shame. It's a shame that it all has to come down to Saquon because none of these receivers could get healthy or stay healthy for more than a game.
You don't think the Packers gonna pack the box?
Yeah, but that Saquon been going up against stacked boxes the whole time. He ain't cared. He's going off.
The offensive line is better. He looking healthy. But I
He
just think the
looks
Packers.
like Saquon in his rookie year, bro. He looks unstoppable, bro. He
Packers
looking
got a
great.
nice little linebacker there though that shutting runs down, man. I don't know.
Yeah, he ain't gonna stop Saquon. But honestly, because they can't throw the football,
Right.
the Pack should win this game, and it's sad because the Giants should shock the world tomorrow and kick the Packers' ass. Pack ain't got shit.
Well, I'm picking the Packers to win.
Me too, and that's sad. I don't want to.
I mean, I'm picking the Giants. I'm gonna go over the limit.
Oh, not me, man. I gotta go with Aaron Rodgers. They look like they starting to put their team together, but by the same token, their wide receivers need to step up too. The best thing about their wide receivers is that they're getting healthy, whereas the Giants just can't seem to get healthy no matter what. It's ridiculous.
I was undecided. I'm gonna go with the Giants. I want to see what they do because I think Danny Jones he gonna have to throw the ball. I just don't know
To
who he
who?
got to throw the ball to.
I don't even know who's gonna start tomorrow because everybody's on the injury report. I have no idea who they're gonna send out.
Let's
Darius
look at it.
Slayton and Ricky
Yes,
James. I think Ricky James is hurt again.
that's who they gonna send out though.
Yeah, that's disgusting, bro.
Colin Johnson, Richie
Come on.
James, Khalil Pimpleton,
Who?
Wayndale Robinson.
Wandale is still hurt though. Is he playing?
Okay, no, I'm just
Yeah,
hollering out
yeah,
who they
yeah, yeah.
have.
Exactly.
Darius Slayton,
Kenny
um,
Galladay, trash. Kadarius Toney, always hurt. Wandale
Darius
Robinson just got
Tony,
there, hurt.
Makai Polk,
Exactly,
nobody
bro.
know.
Come on. Come
Marcus
on.
Johnson.
Come on. Who's the tight ends over there? Come on. Come on. They're a
They
mess
got a
in New
nice
York.
tight end though.
Yeah? Who?
He doing work quietly for them. Bellinger, Daniel
Yeah.
Bellinger,
Yep.
22 years old, 6'5", 253.
So he's a rookie. So he's going to get shut
Yeah,
down tomorrow. Going up against Green Bay defense, they ain't going to be able to do nothing.
Danny Jones, man, this is a make or break season. He better do something.
Yeah.
Better do something.
Luckily, Saquon saving his ass right at the moment. He better buy Saquon a Bentley.
He better. He better.
For real. He's saving him right now.
Who you playing out of these games?
Well, I'm definitely going to play Saquon and only Saquon from the Giants. I really don't trust anyone else. And yes, they're going to have to throw the football. But if it was my lineup, I ain't starting a Giant receiver. I'm not starting a Giant tight end. I don't care if it's DFS. I don't care what you playing. Unless you're in like a 20-team league, there's somebody better. On the waiver wire, there's somebody better right now. So I avoid the Giants wide receiver crew. Now, from the other side, I'm playing both the runners. I'm playing Dillon. I'm playing Jones. And then I'm playing Dobbs and Lazard. And I'd probably sneak in Robert Tonyan in the tight end. If you haven't, tight end, if you don't got Kelsey and Mandrews, then you're a mess. So it kind of don't matter. And I like Robert Tonyan. He caught a touchdown last week. He's starting to look better coming off the injury. And they need catches. So I think he does well. I think he does well against the Giants tomorrow. So I would sneak him in as a sneaky tight end play. How about you?
Yeah, Tanya, you talking about Aaron Rodgers. He gonna sneak it into whoever want to catch the ball, but he trusts Tanya.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. I would take Dobbs. I feel like he's projecting up. Dobbs, projecting up, and I don't know about Lazard right now, man. I don't know. I think you got to make a break with either one of them. And can you eat with all of them?
I think you can. I think you can. I think Aaron Jones is going to be the stud.
Yes.
I think Lazard and Dobbs both eat 5 to 6 catches each. And Tunyon got a possibility of 3 to 4 catches and a touchdown. So, yeah, I think everybody eats. The Giants have been playing good football.
Defense. Yeah,
They have
man.
been. They have been. So, we want to temper expectations a little bit because the Giants have showed up, but it's still the Giants. The Green Bay's starting to look right. I would go ahead and go with all of them against the Giants, especially in a London game.
So
Because they know
Charles,
everybody's watching.
They should put it in the chat. Yeah, I definitely would say you got to start Saquon. I wouldn't play any wide receivers on that side. With Dylan averaging about 12 carries a game, he to make a break, but he's a solid, consistent in the offense for that 12, and he can break any one of those out. But you touchdown dependent fantasy wise with him. With Jones studding like he is, I don't know. I would just play Jones. I don't know if I'm gonna play both of them. That's it. But I'm definitely. I was leaning Packers, but I'm gonna go with the Giants, man. To upset this
Yeah, I
tomorrow.
gotta go with the Pack. I just don't think the Giants got enough weapons right at the moment. I want to say Saquon ain't been caring and been doing it all on his own, but against Green Bay, that's a tough thing. That's a big assignment, and I don't think they're ready yet.
Okay. What you think about the news of OBJ going to visit the Giants?
Say that again.
What you think about the news that what's his name? Odell went back to visit the Giants. He going to the Bills, Giants, and
Well,
Packers.
if he's smart, he wants to either go to the Bills or the Packers where he got a chance. Um, but if he's nostalgic, then go ahead and go back to the Giants. They sure could need him. But if he's real with himself, he's gonna go to a team that got a real good shot, and that's Buffalo all day.
Yeah, but going to the Giants healthy, he could be a number one. Can't be a number one on none of these other teams. He'll be a 3. Which I think it might be the right spot for him, the 3, really. But
I mean, of the three, the Bills is the best landing spot. If you can't land with the Bills, then the next best thing would be to land on the Packers because they need wide receiver
because of
help
Aaron
bad.
Rodgers.
Yep.
Because Aaron
And
Rodgers.
then last but not
Right.
least, if all else fails and you're still looking for a job, well, then you go ahead and be nostalgic and go back with the Giants because God, do they desperately need them.
I
But
would go to the Ravens, bro.
yeah, that's another place. But they ain't asking. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
Got to
You
go
want
to where they want you
going
too
with the
now.
Giants, Charles? All right, man. You going with the Giants? We gotta make sure we have his or all of these. Oh man! All right, moving to the next game. 1 o'clock game. Chicago Bears versus the Vikings. What y'all think about that?
Oh, the Bears and the Vikings. The
Justin
Vikings are
Bears.
gonna put the. This is the get right game for Minnesota, boy. Woo! They need
Think
to
it
get that
is
offense
that
going
they,
again.
Minnesota's 3-1. They
Yeah, but
they
they
ugly.
squeaking
They
out
ugly
victories.
wins, but they 3-1.
Yeah, they squeaking out victories. This is get the whole offense right here. They Chicago has absolutely nothing to stop them. Nothing. Nothing. There's no excuse why Minnesota doesn't win this game by 20.
Mm.
They need to get Justin Jefferson back involved, bro.
Dalvin Cook back?
Who?
Is Dalvin Cook back?
He never not played. He played the whole time. He played through the injury.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Through the shoulder injury. Yeah, he wasn't very effective. But he did have like 12, 13 fantasy points last week. He wasn't ineffective. He just
Right.
didn't have his big blow up game against this team right here. This is the get right game against Chicago. I'm telling you, they're going to put the spanking on Chicago. And it's a divisional matchup. They're definitely going to put it on them.
Well, the Vikings have one of the better defense in the league, so they're paying up to par right now. I just don't. No, because the Bears, they surprise you. They don't have the worst defense in the league like you trying to put off.
But they
And
got the worst offense in the league.
Kirk Cousins has a
They
habit of
got the
throwing
worst
pick
offense in the
sixes.
league. They're gonna be on the defense is gonna be exhausted from being on the field so much because their offense doesn't move the football.
Oh man.
And you know me, and keep it real, I had that feeling about Fields this year. And he's proving me for the wrong, and he's pissing me off.
Let me ask you something. You think he's playing worse than Tebow or better?
Than Tim Tebow? Tim Tebow at least ran the football and was a top 10 QB. When Justin Fields ever did that? Yeah, Tim Tebow played better than Justin Fields by far.
I agree, man.
Tim Tebow took his team to a championship game. What Justin Fields did?
Justin Fields is averaging 100 yards a game. Only 100 yards a game.
Ridiculous.
Right? Was Tebow averaging less or 100 yards?
Way more.
Way more. Okay.
He had better players, though. Don't get me wrong. Tebow had a better team. Tebow had a way better team. He had Demaryius Thomas. He had Eric Decker. He had weapons, bro. Justin Fields got Darnell Mooney, and that's it. And David Montgomery, and that's it. I don't even know anybody.
Nah, he got Herbert, man. You know, he's sleeping on Herbert.
Monty's back. Back to the back where you belong.
Oh, where Monty's back? Okay.
Monty's back.
Okay.
Off the injury report. He's back and he's playing.
Wait a second. Are you going Vikings, Charles? Are you saying Vikings? Wait a second.
I know I am.
You know what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm going Vikings in this game. Bass going Vikings in this game. Charles going Vikings in this game. Who we playing from this game?
Well, from the Minnesota. As a matter of fact, let's just do the Chicago side. David Montgomery. That's it. and I say this, since it's his first game back, temper expectations completely and totally. But David Montgomery. That's it. Okay, on to the other side of the football. On the other side of the football, we want to play. I think you want to play Justin Jefferson. I'm definitely gonna play Dalvin Cook. You're definitely gonna play Adam Thielen, and you could take a flyer on Irv Smith. He's been looking better every week. And tight end is just a mess right now. So if you got Irv Smith, throw him in there. And I think because of who they're playing, I would play Kirk Cousins too.
I was gonna ask you, do we play Kirk? Kirk got Kirky Kirk right there.
I mean, you should have a better option, but if you don't, then yeah, I would play Kirk Cousins against Chicago all day.
Yeah, heavy in the air. Heavy in the air most of the day. Trying to get Justin Jefferson the ball. And Thielen. They got some weapons, man. Let's see what Kirk doing. Let's see what Kirk doing. He's not throwing for touchdowns, I'll tell you that much. Oh, yeah, it's right here. 6. 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 84 rating. He looking just as bad as Russell Wilson when it comes to his numbers. He just not getting sacked as much.
That's why I said they got to have a get-right game, and this is the one.
Actually, Russell Wilson playing better than him.
Now, that's sad.
And he 3-1. And Russell Wilson 2-2. Like, you know what I mean? Or 2-3 now. It just goes to show you when you got a better team, man.
No, it's just a team sport. You need all that.
looking at numbers is like, damn, wait a second.
Yeah, they should be bowling out, and they're not. So
Yeah, he should be born out. He down there with Derek Carr, Russell Wilson. He in that category.
oh,
You
I
know what I
know.
mean?
I know. He had one good game so far this year. One. Oh, Kirk Cousins playing like a bum. Playing like the Kirk Cousins like we all know and love.
And he 3-1. Ain't that something, bro? That's crazy. All right, so we went. I would now. I'll tell you mine. On the other side of the ball, my only disagreement with you would be running back Montgomery, and because he's just coming back, I still would play Herbert because of his success when he had the ball. They're gonna give him the ball, because that's all they have to do is give them to the ball. You know what I mean? So I would just play them two. I will hold back on the Cole Kmet. I will hold back on him this week because you gotta see Justin Fields working before you can implement any receivers, including Mooney, including Cole Kmet, all of these guys, right? We know Kirk Cousins.
The dude threw the ball. He threw the ball. He's throwing the ball on average
15 times a game.
Exactly. Come on, you trusting a receiver from that team?
No, you can't. He can't do nothing with that. Everybody throw the ball 40, 50 times, and you throw what? 15, 13 times? Oh, hell no.
And you expect to win?
Thing is, they 500, so he did win 2 games with them doing that shit. But wow, that's why I said their defense ain't as bad as you think. They just don't have a superstar, and the offense ain't moving the ball, so they be on the field a long time. Oh man, so
yeah,
with better offensive play from the other side of the ball, had them more tired. Jefferson fit to run them routes and had them tired. They ain't gonna be able to keep up with him all game. Moving to the next game. Titans versus the Commanders. Carson Wentz not playing well. All right, we'll say this. Carson Wentz is being Carson Wentz. Throwing a lot of interceptions. You know what I mean? But throwing the ball a lot. And what does he have? What does Carson have? 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 82 rating. Another person playing worse than Russell Wilson. I just think because we've seen Russ on the primetime games, it looked horrible. But I think these guys are playing just as horrible games that we're not seeing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't worry, their day is coming. A primetime game is coming. They better stand up in the moment. Say that much. Who would you play?
Man. Better yet, let's flip it. Who are you starting?
All right, I'll start Henry. From the Titans, I'll start. Wow. They got hurt, right? They number 2 got hurt.
Yeah, right now, Bobby Woods is going to be the number 1. Treylon Burke just went to IR.
Yeah, I'll start them 2. Henry and Woods.
I agree. I'm going to add a sleeper from that team, Kyle Phillips. Kid been playing bonkers, and without Treylon Burks, now he's back healthy too. He played bonkers in the first game. I expect him to do the same thing now that he's back and there's no Treylon Burks. So little sleeper, Kyle Phillips.
All right. And then on the other side of the ball,
I'm happy. I'm excited to see it. Brian Robinson, the kid that got carjacked and got shot in the
yeah,
preseason. He's making his NFL debut tomorrow, baby. I am excited. So because of that, I'm staying away from all the running backs. And there's no Dotson tomorrow. Dotson's hurt. So I'm gonna
yeah.
go ahead and go with Terry McLaurin. Of course, you're gonna play Curtis Samuel. He's been playing real good, and it's not that you can expect a big game out of him, but his floor
Consistent.
is 12 points, so you're at least gonna get 12, and
Hey,
then
got hands.
only in PPR, and
He got
then
hands, man. Then he gets
another
value.
sleeper, huh?
He got hands and he gets value.
Yeah, he gets volume. Yep. And the sleeper from that team is Logan Thomas. He's getting back healthy. He went off last week. I expect the same kind of production from him this week.
And
About
Carson
5 or
Wentz
6
loves his
catches.
tight ends.
Yep. Yep. And this
Um,
crazy tight end market, you got to find them where you can. If you don't
mhm.
have Kelsey and you don't have Zach Ertz and you don't have Mark Andrews, well, then you and Gerald Everett. Those are the 4 good tight ends. All the rest are a misery right now, and you're looking for that next guy. Well, Logan Thomas went off last year, and then he got hurt. Well, he's starting to get healthy. He went off last week. I'm expecting him to go off again this week. I really am.
Who you got winning this game?
Tennessee. I'm taking Tennessee. They should roll over the Commanders.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did I
Carson
pick?
Wentz is a mirage. That
I
shit is a
picked
mirage, bro. And I'm not getting fooled. I'm not swimming towards that. I tell you that. Every year he has 1 or 2 or 3 games. He does good, and then he completely falls apart. We've seen it for years already. No, thank you. If he was, or better yet, if they were playing a different team, maybe I'd be a little more excited. Tennessee defense is solid, bro, and been solid for years already. So I'm avoiding it if I can. You should be able to avoid Wentz. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the receiver, McLaurin, Thomas, and I'm gonna avoid the backfield too. To be honest, just because I don't know who it's gonna be, so I'm gonna watch it, see how it pans out. If you've been playing Antonio Gibson, you could play him. He's just lower your expectations. He's gonna be sharing with another dude in the backfield. That backfield got too many runners, so we got to watch it shape out.
Well, I feel different about them.
Talk to me.
They 1-3. This is a must-win game for them, or they done. They finish for the season. I think with their debut, I think he gets about 6, 7 touches. I don't think he'll get no more than that. So I think they're gonna go with their regular system. So I will play Gibson. I will even play McKissick.
Ooh, scary, but
Because he catches out in
I
the
like
back.
McKissick in the. I would take McKissick as a flyer if you're hurting. No, you got to be in a deep league or be
Right.
hurting to play
Right.
JD McKissick. So
In a flex roll or something, but
yeah.
you might have, like he's saying though, you can probably find a definitely better player for the flex with wide receivers out there, with tight ends out there. You don't have to stay with a running back that catches the ball out of the backfield. Well, for only 4 catches.
That's all he does. He don't do
catches.
anything else. And that's
Right.
what scares me about McKissick. Like, okay, if
Very
he ran the ball a
dependent.
few times, cool, but he don't even do that. He just catches passes. They should put him in the slot.
They should put him in the slot.
For real, they don't have a slot guy. They should put him in the slot.
I don't know. The Titans are looking vulnerable. I'm gonna go with the Commanders tomorrow. I'm on a lot of limbs early. I see.
Yeah, bro. You go ahead and keep going against the grain. You keep going against the grain if you want.
I ain't going
I
up
know you're
against the
trying to
grain
creep
of
up the
base.
ladder. I know you're trying to creep up the ladder. It ain't gonna help you, but I know you're trying to creep up that ladder.
Oh man, Charles going with you and the
Nice.
Titans.
Sir Charles got sense.
Okay. I'm not gonna say
I hope I'm eating my words tomorrow. I hope I am, man, because I
it's,
want to see the
it's
Commanders
week
play well.
5, man. It's week 5.
Yeah, I want to see them play well. I just don't think they're ready for a team like Tennessee. Tennessee is going to get right against this team tomorrow.
Let's see something. Let me see something. Mr. Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill. He playing better than everybody. He come more efficient. Not getting sacked a lot. 93 rating. 3 interceptions. All right, they got a possibility. I'm still gonna go with the Commanders. Still going with the Commanding Chiefs. Nah. Then we said who we was gonna play from these teams, so we can move on to the next one. My game right here. A division game too. But the 0-3 Texans looking miserable, pitiful this year. Only team looking worse than the Commanders actually. Take on the Jaguars. 2-2. Lawrence, 4 fumbles last week against one of the number 1 Eagles defense. 4 fumbles and an interception, and still was in the game. But 4 fumbles, man. It all goes on Lawrence last week. What you think about this, man? Travis Etienne not getting the ball. None of the running backs really got any burn last week. Because I think they was playing from behind. So, you think the Texans get their first win on the Jags? Have in the building.
Yo, sorry, man. My son called.
That's all right. I was trying to get Head back in the building.
Moose!
He driving, though. You could tell because it's
Yeah.
not coming through. Come back in, Head.
Moose!
Nah.
No.
I gotta come back in. Oh, cool. I don't even know what my damn phone is. Oh.
Might be something you need if you're telling somebody to give you a holler.
So, yeah, this Jags-Texan game. What you think about this game right here?
I think the Jags are coming to bring the papa to Houston.
Really?
I do, bro. Jacksonville looks like a pretty good football team, bro. I'm loving the way they look this year, man. Super excited about the Jags, bro. Trevor Lawrence, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones is back tomorrow. And for me, Robinson is the man. You have to play him everywhere. If you got him, I love
Moose,
that
what's
guy,
going
James
on,
Robinson.
man?
He's a beast.
What's going on?
Moose.
All right, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for calling in. We got some catching up to do, man.
Catch him up real quick.
Giants, Packers. Who you got?
Green Bay.
Okay, move.
Smart man.
Bears, Vikings. Who you got?
Vikings.
Please. Like, that's even a real question.
Titans Commanders.
Tougher one. Tougher one.
Tennessee.
Smart man. Smart man.
All right, and now we're on the Texans Jaguars game.
Oh, wow.
You can give some commentary because you haven't been here on this matchup.
Who you
right
playing
here.
from the Jags? Who you playing?
That's a tough one, man. I mean, like common sense tells me to go with the Jags, but them AFC South matchups be like crazy. Like you don't know who's gonna win.
No. Who's the coach over there on the Texans?
Lovie Smith.
Lovie
Smith and this dude with the Jags, the dude from the Eagles.
Doug Peterson.
Oh,
Doug
Peterson. Yeah,
You're welcome.
He lost last week in the Eagles, but it was the Eagles, and they was in that game to the end. 4 fumbles, though.
The Jags is playing great football quietly, bro. Quietly playing quality football on both sides of the ball, bro.
It's all going to come down to Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is balling.
Who's playing really good ball right now. He's 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, not getting sacked a lot, 99.9 rating. How many yards? Not 1,000 yards yet, though. Not 946 yards. Pushing it, but he's not there yet. But
I think I gotta go with the Jags in this game. I mean, all around on both sides, they've been playing a little bit better than Houston. They did jump out onto an early lead. They was beating the Eagles, I think, like 14-0.
Yeah.
And but the Eagles defense did what they do. Lawrence had the 4 fumbles, but I kind of give
rain game.
Yeah, it was a rainy game, and you kind of. I don't want to say that it was a good thing or anything like that, but you can kind of give Lawrence a little bit of a pass. His for that game.
Yeah, I agree.
And when a quarterback's job is to look downfield, he's not looking to see who's coming at him from the sides. You know what I'm saying? That's a field thing. So, I think the Jaguars bounce back in this one.
Yeah, I do
too. Taking the Jags.
All right, base. Charles, where you going with? Oh, Jags, you said. Who you play from these games?
Well, on the Jags side, you playing Christian Kirk, you playing Zay Jones, you playing
Zay Jones is hurt up.
Robinson.
I thought Zay Jones was hurt.
Zay Jones is back tomorrow.
Okay. On the other side of the ball, where is Brandon Cooks? Paging Brandon Cooks.
It's kind of not his fault, bro. He's all they have, receiver-wise. Like, literally. Like, they got nobody else. They don't have a tight end they can rely on. They don't have any other receivers they can rely on. He gets all the attention.
Another person playing Russ better than Russ. Worse than Russ.
Houston just
Davis
got
Mills. And he getting sacked less than Russ.
Yeah, Houston just got back Jordan Aikens. So the tight end position between him and O.J. Howard is going to be pretty tight. So they're going to be fine at tight end. As far as receivers, Davis Mills can't support another receiver. They don't throw the ball enough. So
But
it's
bring
Brandon
in
Cooks or
Pierce.
nothing.
Oh,
And
who they
Dameon
running
Pierce.
back?
Give me Dameon Pierce.
Dameon
Yeah,
Pierce.
yeah.
And that's it from that team. He's the only, him and Cooks is all I'm starting. And Cooks, I'm only starting in the flex.
In a flex position. I'm really
And that's matchup based that I would even start him.
I wouldn't even start Cooks right now. He hasn't proven it in 5 weeks to me.
But
He's
he's
played
proven it in
decent.
10 years. So, or 8
Well,
years.
last year he was on fire, man. He was on fire fantasy wise. But you know, you can't withstand that in 2 years in a row, and everybody, the defenses are gonna gear to it, double team it, pick it off, all kind of stuff. But yeah, that's exactly why I went with I'll just go with their running back, and I was gonna ask you about their tight ends, but you shut that down. That's it.
Yeah, they're trash.
They trash. That's why they're not gonna win. If they win this game, it'll be based off of what their defense does. And Trevor Lawrence will have to fuck up 2 days. Oh, excuse me, chat. We'll have to mess up 2 weeks in a row, really bad. And I don't think there's a high percentage for that to happen. Y'all ready to move on to the next game?
Yep.
Next game, 1 o'clock game. Is this a division game? Seahawks versus Saints? No, right?
No.
Conference game. All right. Gino Smith and the Seahawks giving up a lot of air yardage, a lot of points, but Gino putting up a lot of points. Game managing very well, playing real efficient football right now, and is it reliable? Can people stream Gino Smith?
Yeah, but it's going to be matchup based. You know what I mean? I think I'm not going to go out and say that Gino's going to have a bad week, but he's not going to do what he did against the Lions last week. New Orleans can actually defend the pass really well.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, this might actually be a little bit of a down game as far as he goes, and Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Will Dissly might have a sneaky good week this week.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Because Gino leans on his tight end. Do you think it's the system? He's more brought into the system. Do you think that Russ was protected by this same system?
It could be. I mean, you know, or Pete Carroll might just be a genius. Who knows?
That's true. What you think, Base? Oh, he's not here. He dipped out on me. All right. Who you got in this game?
Oh shit. I think I gotta ride with Seattle, man. I gotta ride the train while it's it's still moving. Like
So let me ask one question. You think Jameis plays tomorrow?
I'm really not sure. I haven't had a chance to look at how. I don't even know if he was practicing this week or what. So I don't know. I don't know if he's doubtful, game time decision. Well, I'm not sure.
All right, let me look it up. NFL fantasy.
They might. I don't know. They might not be playing. Andy Dalton came in last week and kind of held it down for them. So, they do have a reliable backup to where they don't have to try and rush Jameis back. So.
Oh, Jameis. How much more things I can see if I see James. Winston back and ankle will be listed as doubtful for Sunday's game against Seattle, while Andy Dalton will start. Might trip.
That's what I figured.
So Andy Dalton starting. Ooh, yeah. Gino got a good shot here, man, to take his team to 3-2.
How about Michael Thomas? Is he back?
Let's see. Michael Thomas.
Did Kamara come back last week?
No.
No, he wasn't.
Kamara was a late sit.
They're all kinds of banged up in New Orleans.
You have him? Michael Thomas?
Yeah, I got Thomas, one of my leagues,
Yeah, I see him. Nah, he out. Ruled out for Sunday's game against the Seahawks, like Luke Johnson reported. They're getting healthier, but slowly, with Thomas and Jameis both now missing back-to-back games.
Yeah, Thomas is becoming, the injury-prone tag is slowly but surely getting closer to his name. Because he ain't been healthy in over 2 years now.
Mm-hmm. Alvin Kamara and wide receiver Jarvis Landry suiting up. Possibly suiting up, which would give Andy Dalton a solid group of targets. Rookie standout Chris Olave probably gonna have a really big game tomorrow with Andy Dalton.
Yeah. Well, just, you figure the defense there, but the Seahawks give up a lot of yards.
Yeah, I just thought about that, man. Andy Dalton ain't no slouch. He could throw the ball if he has the time. Seahawks front line. What are they doing?
Not much.
Nothing. Yeah, I don't know about this right here. I'll go with the Seahawks because the Saints is banged up. I already showed that, so base got to catch up now. Who do you play with them being banged up like that? If Kamara come back hurt, you play him?
Yeah, I think you could probably trust him against that defense. Yeah.
Okay.
He should put up some decent numbers. I won't say he's gonna go crazy or anything. There's Alvin Kamara. He is a
Kamara and Olave.
Yeah, I'd say Olave. Yeah, maybe even Landry. Who knows?
Ooh, that's risky for me. He gotta prove himself to me, even though he do catch the ball. He do catch the ball when he throwing that ball.
I'm just thinking, with Michael Thomas being out, at some point defenses are going to start keying on Olave and trying to shut it down,
Right. They 1-3, man. They in a must-win situation. They take an L tomorrow. That could be the finish of them. Saints. And then they lose to the Seahawks. Who's coming in after the Seahawks? Let's see. What the hell? I'm coming in after the Seahawks. Let's see. Got the Bengals next week, followed by the Cardinals, then the Raiders, then the Ravens. Yeah, they can't take a loss to the Seahawks tomorrow.
You would like to think so. But, that NFC South division is a mess right now, Even Tampa Bay is on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why they still lucky.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean? That's why they still lucky, because if those teams would have came out and been undefeated right now, they'd be finished.
It could be a lot worse.
Definitely, man. Seahawks side of the ball, who you playing? Penny. What you think about Penny?
Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, he's a pretty reliable RB2 at the moment, as long as he stays healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's been putting up some decent numbers. You know, he had a monster game last week, but you know that's Detroit. So, you know, the one thing that New Orleans has going for them is their defense. I think that's what keeps them in their games. So, you know, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah. I think they might try to key on running the ball this week, though, simply because of the secondary matchup that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Because New Orleans secondary is top flight. They're hard to pass against. So.
Okay.
My bad, y'all. My bad, man. Phone still don't stop ringing.
It's cool. You got to catch up Seahawks Saints. Who you got?
Seahawks.
Ooh. Everybody wants Seahawks. Wow. They coming in banged up, so you going with the Seahawks, huh?
Yeah, I mean, no Jameis.
The Saints season is over then.
No Jameis, no Mike Thomas, no Jarvis Landry. How do they win?
They said
No Alvin
Jarvis
Kamara,
Landry.
Mark Ingram is hurt.
They said Alvin Kamara and Landry expected to suit up tomorrow.
Okay.
To give Andy Dalton a solid call.
Yeah, nope.
Got a lobby.
Yep, nope.
You believe that much in Gino, huh?
Hey, Gino playing, bro. Everybody else talking about playing. Gino playing.
Well, that was one of my questions when I started that segment. Do you play Gino as a streamer, or do you go get him?
No, because they're playing up against the Saints. But if you're hurting at QB, you can't. I mean, if you're going to the wire, he's not a bad grab off the wire. I just think playing the Saints, woo, it's a tough matchup. So you're not expected to move.
Ham said the same thing.
Yeah, he's
he said that defense is serious against the pass. It might be a damn week for Gino. Good call, though, guys. I love it. Who do you play? Who do you play from that side?
From the Saints side or the
Saints? I mean,
the Saints side. I mean, if you said Kamara's playing, Kamara.
All right, and then Seahawks side.
On the Seahawks side, you can play Rashad Penny and DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I was just asking about Rashad Penny.
A flyer at tight end with Will Disley.
Okay, no backup running there.
I don't trust Ken Walker yet. He's not touching the ball enough.
Okay.
So as long as what's his name is healthy, Rashad Penny is healthy, then Ken Walker don't got no real value.
Yeah, no, not at the moment. He's a bench stash at the moment.
Yeah.
Definitely a bench stash. I think Pete Carroll's definitely gonna implement him sooner or later. He always has two backs going, Carson, Penny, Carson, Lynch, Carson. You know what I mean? So I think he just been missing that ever since Lynch left, and so he still got to get somebody implemented. Penny just getting back, just getting healthy. I still don't believe he's their back. It might be Walker. You know what I
Well, they
mean? But
drafted Walker in what, the second round? So
yeah, it might be Walker. He just gotta get ready, man. Gotta get right. It's week 5 though. It's time to get right.
At some point, you know, to go off what you just said, at some point they're going to start having to give the kid some more touches because Rashad Penny has been, you know, injury prone too. So they're gonna have to limit his volume after a while. Otherwise, he is going to get hurt.
fact.
Yeah, that's facts. All right. What about they? Oh yeah. He said Disley should have a big week. Would you stream Disley?
He could be. Yeah, because of the matchup, Disley could see a few more extra targets this week.
Yep. I like Disley.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
Yeah, every time he's on the field, he shows up.
And I think he's averaging like 5 targets per game in that stretch. So, you know, you need to stream
he's not in the right
guy.
home. Don't misconstrue what we're saying. He's nothing to write home about. But at the tight end position, the way it is right now, anybody who's scoring, you kind of like those guys.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm suffering that tight end in one of my leagues because of Kyle Pitts.
Well, you need to holler at your boy.
You know, that's exactly what I did too, bro. My league that I got Pitts in, I picked up Disley for this week.
I got I don't know that it's in that league though. Somebody dropped Everett, and I picked his ass up. I guess because he was hurt, and I picked his ass up.
Nice.
That's a decent pickup too. He's been getting some targets.
Because Knox is out. That's what I did. So I was like, I ain't want to drop Knox, so I just dropped one of my defenses because I could always get another defense.
Hayden Hurst is a good stream too.
Yeah, Hayden Hurst is
Especially this week. We're going to talk about him.
Especially
this week.
For the next game, conference game, NFC South, Falcons, Buccaneers.
Pop out City.
Buccaneers home.
Pop out City.
After losing their last home game, they have the Falcons come in here limping in. No Patterson. No Pitts. No hamstring issue on Pitts. No Pitts.
Pop out City.
Nobody cares because nobody's seen them. They still got their main guy, the London dude.
You already know what's coming to town, don't you?
Algier.
Pop out City coming to town.
Who's been moving up the charts in his running back skills. Debuting his running back skills since last year.
No, thank you. Not against Tampa. No, thank you.
He said, no, thank you. Not against Tampa.
No, I don't want no.
Mariota.
They're going to get a beating, bro.
Versus the GOAT. The GOAT has a lot of outside energy. We spoke about it in the beginning. A lot of negative energy on the outside. You got it going through a divorce, a breakup. He's 2-2 already.
A GOAT is a GOAT.
2-2. Do you see what you think gonna happen right here? And I know Hav don't like the Bucks, so what you think gonna happen here, Hav? You first.
I mean, the Bucks offense kind of did come alive last week. I don't know if they played up to their opponent just because it was the Chiefs. You know, I'm definitely picking the Bucks in this game, considering how banged up Atlanta is. But this game could be a little bit closer than people think because, you know, other than last week, Tampa's offense has been struggling bad.
Yeah, but let's be realistic. They've been struggling because of injury.
And
they're not struggling. They're struggling because their offensive line is injured, and they had one receiver last week.
Yeah.
Come on, they've had one receiver all year.
Well, Julio Jones came back last week. He still only played in 30% of the plays. So he's not totally healthy yet.
Pop-Out City is what's
Godwin
coming
looks
to
to be
town.
fully back. Running in 67 plays of the game last week. Evans and Godwin is formidable. And they still got, what's going on with Beasley retiring? I was like, what happened?
Chris
What happened in
Godwin
the
came
one
back
game
healthy.
he played? He retired. Oh, man. I said, he retired a buck?
Chris
Did he get
Godwin
drafted a
came back
buck?
healthy, man.
Dallas. Okay. Yeah, he probably was injured that night and was like, F this. I'm done. He probably got injured that day in that game. Tom was trying to get back in the game. But yeah, let's get back on course. Pop-Out City, huh? So everybody going Bucks?
Yep.
Charles, he going Bucks. And base Bucks. All right. Then another potential game of the week. Last game was a potential game of the week too. Falcons Buccaneers, them South games. It's gonna be a battle, man. It's either gonna be Pop-Out or a battle. And Tommy, I don't know. He still ain't opened up the can of whoop ass yet. Let's see if it happens tomorrow. Next is potential AFC East matchup. Could be a game of the week. Dolphins and Jets. No Tua for the second week. Before we get into that, NFLPA changes the concussion protocol. Anybody got anything to say about that?
We knew it was coming.
We knew it was coming. Okay. Are you surprised how fast it happened?
Nope.
Not really. And I expect it to be changed during the offseason too.
Okay.
I think it's good. I think the whole system is going to be revamped by next season.
Okay. Tua still consistently saying that he hurt his back.
Yeah, of course he is, because he's looking out for his coach and the staff on his team. He's trying to,
He said he's ready to play this Sunday. They won't let him play.
That's a PC thing. He's trying not to throw anybody under the bus.
Okay.
But we all know what was wrong with that kid. He wasn't grabbing his back.
He was stumbling around.
That nigga was getting held up
Thursday
by
night game
somebody.
to Naeem Hines. He was stumbling around after the first two plays, and they took him right out the game. He couldn't come back out there. You know what I mean? Because he was stumbling around on the field. Can't be doing that.
Nah, I think they need to lay down. Don't get up till the training staff come out, talk to you. Then you don't look like a dizzy mess when you're first sitting up. And then
Adrenaline, though, base.
What?
Sometimes when you take a hit, adrenaline is running. Like, your ears are ringing, but your adrenaline is like, you got to pop back up. You know what I mean? Like, in that moment.
Definitely. But we got to train them better because, look, Naeem Hines took a shot to the back.
Just said this, right?
Landed fine and then got up dizzy.
Right. Another person that said it, that took a shot to his back, but you could tell he was not right.
Right. But
his
if he
legs
lays on the
could not
field,
catch up to his body.
No, listen. But if he lays down, training staff comes out, talks to him. When he gets up, he's not a dizzy mess.
Right.
Then he gets up, he goes to the sideline, they check him out. If he's good, he comes back. If not, he fucks every single one of your freaking fantasy football lineups for the That's what he fucking does, bum. He destroyed me.
He pissed everybody off last week, right? He touched the ball one time.
Bro, DFS, he absolutely destroyed me that Thursday night.
Oh man.
I was so mad.
Yo, Young Berg 4, what's going on, man? Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary Live with your host, Bang co-host, Have and Base. What can we do for you? Got a football question? Put it in the chat. Right now, we talking about the Bucks and the Falcons.
Yeah, I say from the Bucks side of the football, we know we playing Tommy. You know you playing Evans. You know you playing Godwin. You know you playing Lenny. Right there, it kind of stops.
No tight end, no
I
nothing.
ain't trusting it. I'm good with those 4 guys. And then on the flip side of the ball, Drake London, maybe?
Drake London.
Then
Hey, he
that's
don't
it.
got nobody else. He got to throw to him.
Yeah.
And
that don't mean he'll be successful throwing to him.
yeah, that's true, but that's volume.
Yeah, I say him and him only. Everything else, I'm probably staying away from. Everybody else is hurt on that team. I mean,
who else they got?
you could play Algier if you don't have no one else, and you can play him in the flex.
I think Algier's a good flex start.
I don't think he's a good flex play against the Bucks defense without no passing game.
Oh, the Bucks. The Bucks.
Bucks defense, no passing game at all. They're gonna get destroyed. Pop City in Tampa this week. Let's go.
Mariota's gonna get crushed, man.
Zacchaeus could be a sneaky DFS.
There you go. There you go. I was looking for it. I'm like, yo, they got somebody that nobody want to talk about.
No. Not against the Bucks.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you that.
If they were playing a cream puff team, maybe Zacchaeus. Maybe
he gets like 5 targets a game, 6 targets a game, man. And he usually catches them too.
Yeah, you could get somebody off the waiver wire gonna do the same thing.
Okay, Youngberg. Let me throw it up here, man. Do I play AJ Dillon over James Conner? No, is my opinion. What do you think? What do you think, guys?
I'm gonna say play Connor.
You're gonna go? Yeah, I will play Conner too.
I would play AJ.
Really? You think his 12 carries would give you more than James Conner's possibility of getting 15 to 20 touches?
I don't think he's gonna get 50.
And possibly 2 touchdowns in the red zone.
Yeah,
One.
Wait.
One.
Yep.
You're going in and out, base. Come back. Go back in. Come back in. Why you going in and out right now? You going on?
Yeah, I would play Connor. Volume. Compare the volume between the two. You're talking about a starter against the backup.
They play 1A, 1B in Green Bay, and I would take the 1B in Green Bay over that 1A in Arizona right now. Arizona's always playing from behind.
Yeah, Dylan's been consistent, but he with Jones.
Hey, have you guys? Yo, wait a minute. We're in week 5. Have you guys seen James Conner at all?
Well, he was hurt.
Oh, okay.
1 week. He was hurt.
One out of the 5. 1 out of the 4.
I have
one touchdown.
One of my leagues.
He's got 1 touchdown. I don't trust Arizona's running game at all. It's non-existent right now.
Yeah, that's because he's been hurt, bro. They have to take some of the load off of Kyler's shoulders.
Yeah, they do.
It's not working.
And who's Arizona playing this week? Exactly.
They got to go back to what they were doing last season.
Connor's
yeah, when D-Hop comes back.
This week.
Who they playing?
They playing the Eagles this week.
Let's say that one more time. Who they playing? No, thank you. You can keep James Conner on the bench. Give me A.J. Dillon to close out that football game all day.
Yeah.
They're taking on the Giants, aren't they?
Them London games don't always go like people think they're going to go.
I know they
Facts.
don't.
I agree with that.
They're early in the morning games for us, and that's where these guys' body is on, and they playing in the night over there. It's like,
well, hey, listen, yeah, give me A.J. Dillon over the haphazard James Conner in a matchup against Philly. It's just, I don't like the matchup at all.
Youngberg is loving you right now, Base. He loving what you're saying. What did y'all say about Curtis Samuel? We said play him.
Yeah, I like Curtis Samuel.
He has hands. He's got a good matchup.
And his floor is at least double digits. He's going to get you at least double digits. He don't have a very big ceiling because they don't throw the ball deep to him. Right. But he can always break a big run off of one of them little things. But his floor is 12 points. He makes 5 to 6 catches a game. So in a PPR, he's going to get you at least double digits. I like Samuel in the flex. Wide receiver 3.
Yeah.
I'm just scared of James Conner right now going up against the Eagles in a tough matchup, and Arizona is constantly playing from behind, and they haven't shown no good offense yet. So that's why I'm scared of James Conner in comparison to A.J. Dillon, where, like I said, that team looks like they're finally getting it together, how they're going to have to manage the madness of their wide receivers. They're going to do it through running all over you and getting a big play here and there. You know what I mean? Get it down close. Boom, Bob Tunyon, touchdown. Let's go.
Okay, Youngberg, Mari Cooper or Samuel? You there?
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Cleveland, good matchup this week, but they playing the Chargers. Another good defense.
Yeah, the Chargers can't catch it.
Yeah, I'll play Samuel.
I would play Amari Cooper. So that's a good one. I'm glad we're on two different sides of the fence again.
Yeah, I would play Samuel based on the matchup.
Yeah, I would play Amari Cooper, being he's the only real pass catcher other than Njoku and Hunt. So he's really the wide receiver 1 in Cleveland. He's starting to show the chemistry with Bissett.
I'm going to say, like you said, with the Conner against the matchup, that's not a good matchup for Amari Cooper.
Why? The Chargers haven't been playing good defense at all. They can't stop the run at all. And
no, you can run all day against the Chargers. Passing against them is not easy.
I figure Cleveland will be smart. Run. Open play to Amari Cooper. Run. Open play slant Amari Cooper. Run. Out route Amari Cooper. So if they have sense, they should be able to put up a good match.
I got one question. Is J.C. Jackson back this week?
Ooh, good question. Let me check.
If J.C. Jackson is back this week, I say hell no to Amari Cooper.
Yeah, so would I.
Even if he's not back, that means he'll have Asante Samuel Jr. on him. And if it's not Asante Samuel Jr., it's going to be Derwin James. I'm telling you, real, the Chargers are not that easy to throw against.
All right. Good points.
Yeah.
Good point. Youngberg, you got it right there, man. He said he dropped Cooper for Samuel. Now, I probably wouldn't have did that.
Yeah, me neither. But that's okay. That's okay. If you feel you can and you feel you need to, then that's your team. Do what you feel you must. I love that.
I probably won't.
It's purely matchup based. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. And it is a tough matchup, but they're going to have to compete with Justin Herbert and the boys, too. Herbert puts up numbers. Hurt, not hurt, it doesn't matter. That kid he's Iron Man, bro. I love Justin Herbert. He's the Tony Starks of the NFL, baby. For real.
I like the kid.
And he's awesome. So they're going to put up points on Cleveland, which is going to force Cleveland into the air.
Oh, really? I mean, if the Chargers get up big on them early, that just makes it easier for their defense.
Yeah, I agree. And we talking about Brissett here, like we're not talking about Deshaun yet.
Hey, but can we be honest? Brissett's balling. In comparison to half the quarterbacks out there, Brissett is playing.
They've been playing some shitty teams, though.
Yeah.
Let me see, Brissett. Before I go in, he's 830 total yards, 4 touchdowns. That's not exactly balling. 87. He playing a little
How many? Wait a minute. How many running touchdowns does he got?
I don't think he has any.
Yeah.
I thought he had 1 or 2.
I don't see it. Let me see. Let me look in the rushes.
Because I seen him sneak in 1. I thought I did. Once or twice.
Touchdowns.
But the Brisket's been playing good football, man. I like the fire
got one.
playing with.
He got 1.
So he got 5 rushing. He got 5 total touchdowns.
5 total touchdowns.
Just under 1,000 yards.
80 rushing yards.
Yeah, but it's the runningest team in the NFL he plays for. The team that runs the most.
But he is playing better than Russ. But he's in the same range, I would say. Russ got way more yards than him.
Yeah, it's not hard to be playing better than Russ right now. Russ is playing like shit.
One more interception than him. Sacked way more times.
He's playing horrible.
Right. And he's playing better than him technically.
But Russ plays on a different kind of football team.
They're
both run heavy. They're both run heavy.
Judge Russ fairly. We asking if Russ is time for Russ to retire.
Nah, Russ is hurt.
Exactly. You said you came in saying he's hurt. He have a little tear. I don't know if
he got a torn lat.
Torn lat. Okay.
And it's just a tear, not actually torn. So that's
he
play with that injury.
If Baker Mayfield played with a torn shoulder joint, right?
Completely different injuries.
Yeah, they are.
And I ain't a doctor on any of them, so I don't know. But I know anything that sounds like a tear or torn or out of socket and it's around your shoulders, that's not good, period. For a quarterback.
Okay. Fair enough.
I love when we go off like that. I love that. That's awesome. We need more questions.
Let's do this Dolphins Jets game. What I think about this game? It's gonna be I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm going Jets because I need the Dolphins and the Bills to lose this week so the Jets can take over AFC East for at least the first time this year. And it'll probably be the only time this year. Thinking like a fan. But now getting back to it, we got Teddy Bridgewater leading the Dolphins.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill is a game time decision. So that makes it a little more up in the air right there.
So
it evens the odds a little bit.
So is Waddle.
Yeah.
So you coming in limping in. You 3-1, coming off a tough loss last week. Jets 2-2, getting healthier. Wilson back. Didn't look too bad last week. Got Breece Hall coming into the fold. What y'all think about this right here?
I think on the Jets side of the football, Wilson looks good, but I think you were right last week or maybe 2 weeks ago when you said it, when you said Zach Wilson got the eyes for Corey Davis, bro. He likes that guy, bro.
He
And
does.
they got something. You were right. They got something. Even though I think
Seen it
Wilson is the
last
better
year.
player,
Right.
the Wilson to Davis is what it's looking like at the moment. Elijah Moore, he don't even look like he's playing football, but he's not a
He putting
drop.
it.
He's
Yeah.
a stash because I think the Jets are a lot better than
He
people give them
coming
credit
back.
for.
With Wilson back, he getting his looks now.
I think the Jets are a lot better than people are starting. I think Brees Hall is a beast, and Michael Carter is right behind him. They got weapons all over that team. Tyler Conklin off the waiver wire playing lights out football in the tight end position.
All right. Even though I don't think Wilson looks for the tight end that much, man, because he moves so much.
Well,
And
he's gonna learn. He's gonna learn. This year is the learning curve for him. So a
Conklin
lot
was
of
on
things are
fire
gonna
when
happen.
Flacco was behind him. But with Wilson back, I would tell people to watch the Conklin play. You can play him. His stats say he's good. I just think the volume's gonna change for him. Especially that Wilson got more weapons now because he likes to look for Davis. Then you got Eli Moore. Then you're trying to get the ball to Garrett Wilson, and you know what I mean, and even more. So,
Yeah, Elijah Moore hasn't really showed up yet, but Wilson and
I think,
Davis and Conklin and Hall, they're all starts for me.
yeah, they also should be a start, which makes it a good starting offense for the Jets.
Now,
And I think they could pull this out. The Dolphins D is good, but I don't think they
I agree with you.
that
I'm going Jets too. I think the
that much
Dolphins
better
are
than the
limping
Jets.
into the well, the Dolphins are limping into the game. They got no Tua, so they're going with Bridgewater, who's really just a game manager. Then you got you got Hill and Waddle both questionable. So if Hill or Waddle don't play, obviously the other one is a must start. If they both play, they're both must start. Mostert, you're gonna start, and if Waddle or Hill don't play, then Edmonds is a start. If not, you hold off on Edmonds. And I think if Waddle or Hill don't play, Gesicki is a start.
Edmund gets about 12 to 14 touches a game.
Yeah, but he ain't been doing nothing with him.
Yeah.
So the
in a
reality
game
is
like
he would
this,
really be on your bench. But if
he wasn't doing nothing with him with Tua. With Bridgewater, with nobody else to throw the ball to, they're gonna throw the ball out of the backfield.
that's what I said. That's what I said.
And
If they don't play,
your
if they
running
do
back
play,
big plays for the Dolphins for me. You know what I mean? I don't know about their receiving core outside of Tyreek, and who else do they have? Like no Waddle, no Tyreek. Who else they got? One of them boys are gonna play. One of them gotta play. Let me see. Braylon Sanders, you know who that is? Trent Sherfield. I know who that is. He'll probably play. It looked like Bridgewater had a little thing with him last week. River Cracraft. See, I don't even know these guys. Adam Shaheen.
I'm staying away from. I'm not even thinking about that.
Cedric Wilson Jr. Nobody thought about Cedric Wilson. I didn't even remember he was there.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Ex-Dallas guy. Oh, okay. He's hurt.
Yeah. Honestly, if Hill or Waddle ain't playing, the only Dolphins I would play would be Gesicki, Edmonds, and Mostert. And that's it for me.
All three of them. Yeah. I agree with that.
Hey, if Hill plays, then all they're gonna need is Hill and Mostert. If Waddle plays, all they're gonna need is Waddle and Mostert. I don't think the other ones. I mean, you could take a flyer on Edmonds because he does get the ball enough times. He just hasn't done anything with it. So I would be a little more nervous about it, but I get it if you know what I mean? If you need to play them, then play them. They are playing the Jets. I think the Jets are gonna do a lot better on defense than people give.
Yeah, a divisional rival game
Yep. This is
for
a
first place, possibly. I
they
think
always play
all
each
they
other tough.
players play.
Yep.
What you think, Have? Have? Oh, okay. I wanted to look. Why you do that? I'm gonna look at running backs real quick.
What'd you say, Moosey?
He said it's pretty tough.
This is a tough one for me.
Really? I don't.
Yeah,
I get it, bro. I get it. It is.
it's a rival game. These games get
Got a
crazy.
good enough team, even without their starters. It is a very tough matchup, and it's like you said, a divisional game, which is always a little tougher than normal.
Edmonds 2 rushing touchdowns. How many receiving touchdowns he got? I don't think he have any.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing yet this year.
I think you're mistaken. He got one. He got 3 because he's put up some points, and he put up points equal to Kareem Hunt and these guys. And you telling people to play Kareem Hunt but not Chase Edmonds. So I just wanted to see why. I think he got more touchdowns than Kareem Hunt too. But volume based because of Chubb or whatever. But different, these rival games is finicky. I think they're gonna use both of their running backs, but that's what I really was checking to see how much they using more in the offense. And I don't really see Mostert on these stats. So how well is he playing? Is it just because Tyreek and Waddle at the top of the wide receiver thing? So both of them.
They're better than right now.
Yeah, they up there. Let's see if yeah, I don't even see Mostert, man.
Yeah, well, he gets.
I have in the building. There you go. Now you could join this conversation. What'd you say?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Miami in this game.
Going Miami. All right, Teddy Bridgewater. All right. Who you playing? Oh, you said everybody from the Jets. Okay. So we ready? Steelers. Oh, the 1-3 Steelers. Kenny Pickett led Steelers.
Oh my God, Pop-Out City.
Go to Buffalo. Hot game. It's gonna be cold. But the Steelers used to that. So I think the Steelers is another slept on defense. And Kenny Pickett is a question mark. You know what I mean?
I think Pop-Out City is in Buffalo as well as in Tampa. That's what I think. So I'm taking Buffalo.
Even with Josh Allen's struggles last week. Now
I'm
he did win the
taking
game.
Buffalo to absolutely, positively destroy Pittsburgh, not just win. They're going to win by 20 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, that's what I think. But that's just me. I'm feeling some kind of way about Buffalo last week.
Josh Allen with a second half comeback, 17 points to take the lead and beat the Ravens, man, and real good, impressive win. It wasn't pretty. It was ugly. It was dingy, but he got it done. It was impressive. 3-1. I think he looks to get back in the MVP talks and top tier quarterbacking tomorrow as well. But I'm picking the Steelers for the upset.
Yeah, you can't climb like that. You can't.
Wow, bro. Talk about you can't even say that's going out on a limb. I don't even know what that is.
That is trying to climb the ladder, right?
You climbing to the top of the tree. Fuck the limb.
I'm not worried about the ladder, man. I respect the Steelers D.
What defense? They don't got no defense without TJ Watt. What defense?
That's not true. Hutchinson leading the league in sacks.
And they still got Minka.
And he's doing it without his guy, like, you know what I mean? So and they got some interceptions. They one of the mid teams in interceptions. So
yeah. Pop-Out City.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
What? It's gonna be a joke.
Okay.
I wish we had
they struggled with an AFC North team last week. Steelers, this is a must win for the Steelers.
Yeah,
that's why
it ain't gonna happen in Buffalo against the best team in the NFL with a rookie quarterback and the best defense in the NFL.
Whoa, I don't know if you can say they the best, right?
Who got the best team in the NFL?
The Eagles.
Ew.
On both, yes, all around, both sides of the ball, yes. You look at how the Buffalo Bills have been playing. They're showing signs of the way they were last year, bro. Let's be for real.
I am being real. Ew.
Okay.
They gotta win this week, base.
It's gonna be a 20-plus point victory. I'm saying it right here. That's my bold prediction. Pop-Out City by at least 20. They're going to have, I'm saying, play Zach Moss because it's going to be a garbage time bonanza.
Help his back legs. You have to help him.
He says, play Zach Moss.
No, we're from the side.
If you got a Buffalo Bill that plays offense, play that guy.
Play the rookie too.
Everybody, play everybody from Buffalo. Pop-Out City is coming.
I do believe Diggs is arguably the number one receiver right now. So they got a great chance, man. Tyreek Hill got the most yards, but Stephon Diggs got yardage and touchdowns. So that's why I put him over Tyreek. But it's close. It's arguable. So he's playing high level football right now.
You think in a game, the Buffalo Bills versus the Eagles gonna win?
Right now? Yes.
Right now.
Right now, yes. Yes. They're a more complete team right now.
Not watching the same games as me.
That's what I'm saying.
They playing both sides of the ball, running and
both sides of the ball, bro. They are just as dangerous as Buffalo, bro. Look at the fucking teams. Put them on paper and look at them side by side. They are equal as far as talent, bro. They're equal.
Jalen Hurts is not half. He
look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers.
Bro, are y'all bugging?
Look at the numbers, base. He's an MVP candidate. He's an MVP candidate right now. What are you talking about? Don't look at. Forget the name Jalen Hurts, bro. Look at the numbers, bro. He is
Bro.
leading the MVP candidacy right now. Leading. He's not behind Josh Allen.
Nah,
He's fucking ahead of him, bro.
In 4 games?
Arguably.
Right now, yes. We're talking
games,
about
yes.
right now. You said if they played each other right now. Yes, I'm talking about right now.
If they
Yes.
played each other right now, Bow
Yes.
City would come
Yes.
to either
Nope.
Philly or it would happen in Buffalo. But Bow City happens to all.
No, it
Now,
does not. Didn't happen to Miami. How many losses the Buffalo Bills have right now?
1.
2. Oh yeah, 1.
2.
1. 1. They 3-1.
Okay.
Miami got lucky.
And they got lucky. Yeah, they knocked their quarterback out and they still lost that game, but they got lucky.
They got lucky.
That's how good Buffalo is.
Yo, Buffalo is ridiculous. Did y'all watch Thursday Night Football? With them crap teams over there in the AFC? Ain't no better team in the well, the AFC got better teams, period. Kansas City's better than the Eagles, and I don't care what the records say. And they don't even have a wide receiver.
I'm not going by record, bro. I never once mentioned that they were undefeated.
Well,
not once. I'm not going by that. I'm going by the talent on both sides of the ball and the coaching.
Okay, but I would say this with base. You're right. The talent and schedule base that the Bills have faced in the first 4 weeks has been way superior than the first 4 games of the Eagles.
Thank you.
However, right, and to add to that, and additionally, to add to that, Josh Allen is playing remarkable football right now, and he's thrown for 1,227 yards, 10 TDs, 3 interceptions, has a 101 rating. He's not getting sacked a lot. Jalen Hurts has 1120, 4 TDs, 2 interceptions, and he's not getting sacked a lot.
Hurts got more
playing
TDs
with a
than that because
99.6.
yeah,
he
got more
rushing
TDs than that because he got like 3 or 4 running too.
He got 4 rushing touchdowns. So he has 8 total TDs.
Yeah, how many rushing touchdowns does Allen
TDs,
have? How many rushing yards does Allen have, bro?
He doesn't have more than Jalen Hurts. He doesn't have more than Jalen Hurts.
If Buffalo had a running back, he'd have even less.
If I'm arguing for his MVP as a quarterback, it still would be at his passing. Who's burying Jalen Hurts?
Just a better quarterback. Can we be honest?
But
let's go quarterback for quarterback. Let's go
when
player for player on these teams.
Durability and dualness.
I'm gonna do what Hev said. Let's go player for player. Who's a better player, Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen?
Right now, I can't answer.
Period. Who's the better player?
I can't answer that.
What?
Because based off of
not even close.
I can't answer that. Josh Allen is averaging more passing yards per down.
Josh Allen is a better quarterback.
Is averaging more passing yards per down.
He's a better quarterback. Period.
We're going to next gen stats.
Like crazy? What? Are they disrespecting Josh Allen?
This is the argument.
I never said he was better. I'm going by total team, bro.
Who's the better player? Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts.
It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about just them two. I'm talking about the 2 teams. The original question was, which team is better right now? I'm sticking with the Eagles, bro.
That's what
I'm not going. This is not a Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts debate. The original question was, who's the better overall team?
Right next, I was going to go star player, star wide receiver. Who's better, Stephon Diggs, A.J. Brown?
Who's
They're
that?
almost the same dude, bro.
Yeah, but AJ Brown is like 4 right now, and his numbers is right there. Like, you know what I mean? And that's with Jalen this year. You know what I mean? I'll give it to you right now. Hold on.
Realistically, you got to give the nod to Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, you got to.
They're very close. They're very close.
Very close. I agree. I'm not saying Philly sucks in any stretch of the imagination. They're a great football team.
Stephon Diggs got 406. AJ Brown got 404. But Stephon Diggs got 4 TDs. AJ Brown got 1.
Okay. But if we pull up last year's stats, is it even close?
Oh, now we're gonna go to last.
Exactly my point. Exactly. Hold on. We just gonna go this year.
He wasn't on the same team last year. AJ Brown wasn't on the same team last year. He was on a probably the run heaviest team in the league last year.
Yeah, Tannehill throwing the ball.
Come on, bro.
We can't compare. There's no comparison. That's the point I was
You only can compare the present.
That's the whole point. Now, Philly is more dominant. Is in the run game. Buffalo has no run game. Philly has one. So they got 2 levels of the football where Buffalo only got 1 level of the football. So I get it what y'all saying, but Buffalo ain't playing. They ain't having it, bro. They ain't having it, son. They almost won last year. They definitely going to the Super Bowl.
They almost lost last week. They had 2 close games 2 weeks in a row.
Mark this date. I pray we get to talk about this as the Super Bowl matchup, bro, because this is what it's looking like.
No,
they've been saying that the past 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think that the Eagles are invincible. I think they're very beatable, and they match it. Their hard games are due to come right now. Like the Bills are getting their hard games out the way early, like, and they doing real good.
Everyone else, they prep to get to the Super Bowl.
Word, I just think that NFC is going to tighten up, and the Eagles, you know, once somebody beat the Eagles, the formula going to change.
And what the hell happened to the Super Bowl champs? What is going on with that team?
Stafford went back to Detroit. Stafford, that's what he having.
The game is non-existent.
Moments.
The only person light over there is Cooper Kupp.
Before we go over there, though, who we playing from this Bills game, man?
I think the Bills, 100%, 20.
All of them. And the Steelers, Najee.
I tell you what, I would play Najee, and I would play the rookie. The rookie and the 2 rookies love each other. Pickett came in and went crazy to Pickens.
So you got Pickens.
No, realistically, he went crazy to Freiermuth. That's what he went crazy.
And Freiermuth, yes. Yes. But he went to Pickens 7 times.
I don't know. I'm not
down to the question mark on Pickens, man, and that.
I gotta see it. I gotta let that shit play out first.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I would throw him in the flex. I would throw him in the flex because they're gonna be getting their ass whipped, so they're gonna have to throw the football a lot. Excuse me for cursing. I ain't mean ass whip. I mean whoop.
Whoop that shit.
Whoop. And they playing in Buffalo? Are you crazy? They might score 70 on them.
All right, so we move to the next game.
Don't sleep on Pickett.
Somebody was talking about earlier, base.
Before we go, I keep it. I love that if you're gonna play football in the NFL for your first time really starting the game, what better defense to go against than the Buffalo Bills? Welcome to the NFL, kid. Yeah. This is what it only get easier from there.
Yeah,
that all depends. I don't know. We're gonna see, man. This kid,
you could get a win against the Bills, a hot Bills. Your future in the league is set. Like,
yes.
you know what I mean? Like,
oh yes. If you can handle this team, You can handle
Let's
because they throw a lot of spy. They throw a lot of disguised defenses at you.
And
A
you know
lot. They like
Vaughn
the
coming for him. You know Vaughn coming from Lamar, man.
yeah, bro. Like
Coming to punish him.
it's gonna open house on the Rook, but if the Rook could handle that, good Lord, what is the NFL in for? They might have got another Roethlisberger in that kid if he can handle that.
Yeah, I know that what he showed me last week was better than Trubisky.
By far.
Immediately.
By far.
I seen the energy change in the team. I seen everything. I was like, oh, they took too long. It took too long. They should have started the season with him. Like, I didn't know he was that ready. I didn't know he was that big. He's kind of big, right? He was kind of tall and shit.
Yeah.
Pickett's not your average rookie quarterback for one reason. He started 50 games in college. He came into the league NFL ready, like more than most rookie quarterbacks do.
They should have started him, man. I don't know why they played that Trubisky game, but they did. But you know what? I don't think rookies should be thrown under the fire if they ain't ready. But you saying he was ready, and he looked ready last week. I'm not going to even lie. I think he set a record running for 2 touchdowns in his first game ever. And
I'm excited to see the kid play. And like I'm super excited to see him play against the Buffalo Bills. Like, this is the test, baby. Show up. Please show up. I want him to, but I think they lose by 20.
I think they're getting blown.
It's possible.
Blown.
All right.
Wow.
On to the next game. Another team that just seems that can't pull it out defensively. The Detroit Lions. Jared Goff playing some good football. We was talking about it earlier, but he just can't get a W. 1-3 going up against the 1-3 Patriots in Foxborough.
That it's because Detroit
Mac
is always
Jones
limping.
returns.
Yeah, man. Detroit always limping into everything. And somebody's always hurt on that team, bro. It's ridiculous.
Somebody's always hurt on everybody's team.
Facts.
My thing is, Jamal Williams is playing good football, getting a lot of touchdowns for them. When Swift is out there, he's getting a lot of touchdowns for them. They still give up a ton of points, man. They can't win no games by giving up 48 points in a game to Geno Smith. It's on that defense. And I don't know what they're going to do about that. They need to draft defenders. They keep drafting wide receivers and trying to look for oh boy again.
No. Actually, they've been drafting defense heavy, to be honest with you.
It just ain't clicking yet.
No. They're young, bro. They're a young ass team.
But they do have one side of the field you don't throw to normally when he's healthy.
Yeah, Jeff Okudah.
Yep. So, and then the other side of the field is a mess. So they need help. They need help. It ain't gel yet. But offensively, they keep up with pretty much everybody. Limping into games, they keep up. Mm-hmm. And that's a testament to what you said about Jared Goff earlier.
Yeah, man, he's playing good football, man. His numbers is up there. Only 3 interceptions on the season, but it's been 4 weeks, so that's enough.
You think?
These guys that got 5 and 7, and oh man, they are. I don't know where they. That's Carson Wentz. That's Stafford. That's. You know what I mean? All these guys are throwing so many. Winston.
Yeah, you can't win football games giving to get ball away. That's for certain.
And Winston been gone 2 weeks. And he's still at the top of the list because he threw so many in the first couple of weeks. So he's throwing for a lot of yardage, but he's throwing a lot of interceptions. Look like he's going to end the season with like 20 or more. And that's no good. But yeah, Patriots, man. What do you think about these Patriots? We came into the season asking a question about the Patriots. They still didn't
They're a mess.
state who's the coordinators, and they 1-3 because of it. If you ask me. But they got nobody.
No Mac Jones.
Well, I think Mac Jones is back tomorrow.
Limping.
No, the rookie, the third string rookie is starting tomorrow.
Yeah. No Mac Jones. I think Myers might make it back, but don't matter. I guess against Detroit though.
Aguilar.
Well, you also got Devontae Parker and the run game. The run game is what they're gonna do. They're gonna run.
Harris, yeah, on Lions.
They're gonna run. So for me, I'm avoiding the passing game, and I'm just going with Ramondre and Harris, both. Yep. But I'm gonna avoid the passing game. But that's me. If you want, you could play Parker. You could probably play. You could play Parker as a 3.
No tight end.
Nah. Sorry.
Donald Smith. No.
Nope.
Garbage.
Trash on the stick.
What about the Lions? Hawkinson?
Definitely. You gotta check. You gotta check because there's a lot of them that's questionable. Hawkinson's questionable. Amon-Ra questionable. Swift questionable. So you definitely want to check game time decisions. Is what they all are.
DJ Sharp.
Game time decision. You want to check. Yeah,
who's golf throwing the ball to? I was gonna go Lions, but who golf throwing the ball to?
Hawkinson. William.
Josh Reynolds.
Williams.
Oh, Josh Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds.
Okay, who y'all going with in this game?
Detroit.
Wow. Wow. I think, I went Lions too. Who you going for, base?
It's Goff. He ain't got nobody really.
Crazy.
Jesus, man. This one's really tough for me. Because they so trash.
Patriots keep it close, low scoring game, they win.
I look at it this way. The way the Lions have been scoring, they're one of the highest scoring teams in the league.
Yeah.
I don't see New England being able to keep up with that with a third string rookie starting his first fucking game.
Facts.
I would say that's true, but who he's throwing it to? Patriots might blanket their best, gonna take away their best option. That's Belichick's formula. He take away your best option and make you beat them with your worst.
And Goff is gonna do that the way he's been playing this year. Yeah.
Without his running backs, who's their best option? Hawkinson, he's gonna take that away.
I'm gonna take the Patriots at home. They're gonna just run this team down. They're gonna control the clock. Run. Stop. Make them punt. Run.
And it's close. Yeah, they keep it close. There's a good chance that this kid could win.
Give me the Patriots at home.
They took this kid late in the draft, and he ends up playing this year. It's almost like the Tom Brady-esque-ish, like it's bugged up.
Possible. But yeah, just on the strength of that, the Lions limping in. They can't stop nothing. So at home, the Patriots gonna run them down.
All right, everybody went Lions except for Base. So Base is on the limb.
Ciao.
And they at home.
I don't
Okay.
know. Lions limped into last week's game and still put up 45 points.
45 points.
That's all I'm
Against
saying.
Seattle, though. Seattle defense.
Seattle have not against the Patriots.
Oh,
Patriots.
you act like New England been shutting people down. They ain't no good on defense, really.
They better than Seattle.
Not good enough.
It's questionable though.
All right, so we go to the next game. Justin Herbert and the Chargers go to the Cleveland Browns. Jacoby Brissett and those boys. I think this is gonna be a pop-out game. Yeah, Chargers for me. What y'all think?
I don't know. This game is really intriguing because the
Run game, right?
yeah, the Chargers defense is absolutely horrendous against the run, and that sets up Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt to have a really big day. And if they can do that, that means they can also control the clock. So this is one of those types of games where I don't know.
Think their defense can hold Justin Herbert though? Mike Williams.
Yeah, well, that's how you do it. You control the clock. You run the shit out of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. You control the clock. You keep Herbert off the field.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Justin Herbert, Mr.
He scores at will,
Bridge
bro.
and all that. He's passing 300 plus yards in multiple games since the injury. Amazing.
Yeah.
Warrior, true quarterback.
Seen it in the
In
combine.
the top 5, I believe he's in my top 3 in my rankings. Like, this kid is amazing.
It's phenomenal.
Amazing.
He's a monster.
Yeah, bro.
That's him quarterback right there.
Monster, bro.
I go with the Chargers already. Said it. What y'all think about Mike Williams and these guys? You think they good play? Eckler, all these guys?
Yeah.
No, you still don't have no Keenan Allen. What do you think about the tight end?
Gerald Everett, definitely. You're playing all your Chargers. So you're playing Williams, you're playing Everett, you're playing Eckler, and that would probably be it right there.
No backup runner.
And Herbert, of course, Herbert. Then who they playing? What's the flip side?
The Browns.
Oh, give me the Chargers can't stop nobody on the ground. So give me Hunt and Chubb, definitely. Chubb. And then Amari Cooper and David Njoku. Because they're gonna have to try to keep up. Chargers gonna come down the field and score.
No Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Nah, I probably wouldn't.
Nah.
Maybe in the flex. Nah, I probably even wouldn't. I'm sure you got a better option for your flex than Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Have y'all been watching the Browns?
Who?
Have y'all been watching the Browns with Jacoby Brissett, how he runs his offense? Like when Cooper's taken away, who is he leaning on?
David Njoku?
Okay. How many targets Njoku get in a game?
Probably 7 to 10.
Then he's leaning on David Njoku. Because I remember Peoples-Jones getting 6 to 7 targets.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, in a flex, but
Cooper
like
only getting 6 to 7 targets too. He got 11 last week, but he only.
I'm just saying there's a better option
I know he the
than
number one. I just think Jacoby Brissett used to throwing to certain people, like from running with that second squad. So that's why I asked about him. That's all. People are
Well,
asking
I
about.
mean, at the end of the day, Jacoby Brissett's Jacoby Brissett. He's a game manager. He's not a dude that's going to throw a ton. Not unless they're down. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
and I think they're gonna run it because they can against the Chargers.
Yeah,
They can run.
they can run against everybody realistically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
they can run against everybody, but Chargers get the ball first, go down the field, score quickly. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing from behind, you're not running the ball.
You are in the first half, and they're gonna come down, run down, and score on the Chargers because the Chargers can't stop nobody running the ball.
Okay.
No one. They're miserable. As good as that defense is, they can't stop nobody. It's funny. They good in the secondary, like Hev said, but half of the time their main guy is not playing. What's his name? The monster back there. When he is, he dangerous though. Irwin, is that his name? Irwin?
Derwin James. Yeah, he's been healthy so far all this season. He hasn't missed any games.
Beautiful. Good for him. That's a good thing because the dude is always hurt.
And Asante Samuel Jr. is playing out of his mind right now.
Beautiful. He is.
The one thing that hurts them, another thing that leans more towards Cleveland running a lot is Bosa being gone.
Definitely.
It kind of hurts Khalil Mack a little bit, not having his dude on the other side. So, they can just concentrate. Yeah, they can concentrate on him. Yeah.
What are you guys picking?
I still like the Chargers.
Yeah. Where are they playing?
Cleveland.
Oh, fuck. Myles Garrett back? I gotta check. I didn't get a chance because I was driving. I didn't get a chance to do my injuries. So I don't know. I gotta check.
I don't think he's playing.
No? Oh boy.
I don't know for sure though.
I'm gonna check the defenses right now. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers too. I think they need it more. I think they want it more. They're hungry. Justin Herbert is Iron Man, bro. He's the Tony Stark of the league, bro.
Yeah, I just think if it comes down to being a close game at the end, yeah, give me Herbert all day to pull it out. They can get the ball in his hands, he'll find a way to win that game.
Exactly. He's just one of them people, bro. Like, he's got it like Patty, like Josh, like Hurts, like Dak. Like, of course, Tommy and Aaron had it. They the different breed of QB, man. They really are. Like, there's good QBs, and then there's those next level. They're the next level. They're the next gen. You know what I mean? Like, wow. It excites me because I know the league is in real good hands. We got quality QBs for the next 10 years. Quality QBs.
Yeah.
Next gen is here.
Right?
Just Josh, Patty, Lamar, and Herbert. Those four right there.
We good. We good. We better than good. And there's a lot of more. A lot of
You
more.
got Jalen Hurts pushing up.
Yeah.
And you got
showing up.
Oh man.
The only question right now what hurts is it gonna be consistent? Is this gonna be a one and done type of thing, or is he gonna progress even more? Yeah. That's the only question.
I remember the same question for Jackson.
I think he does. I think
progressed already.
I think he has the it factor.
Right.
That extra little
Brown,
bit that I
Garrett
want to win.
Expected to return versus the Chargers. after one game absent. So Garrett is back.
Yeah, I think Hurts is gonna do what all the greats did. Like as they get better, they add another piece to their game. You know, when Michael Jordan first came in the league, he dunked on everybody. And then eventually he learned how to shoot a jump shot real well, learned how to shoot a three-pointer real well, learned how to become a free throw shooter. Unbelievable. Because they keep leveling up. And I think Hurts has that. Jackson has that. Patty has that. Josh Allen has that. Justin Herbert has that. I mean, look at all these names, bro. We are so good for the next 10 to 15 years of football, bro. It's fucking awesome, bro. Excuse my language. It really is, bro. Like, it really, like, look at, I could go crazy like that with receivers right now, right behind it. You know what team was dying? The
Right
running
now,
back position. The running
top
back
10
position is dying, bro.
The top 10 wide receivers is so different from last year's top 10. It's so crazy.
That's awesome.
And it's changing every week. Like, this shit is wild. I'm like, wow.
It's just going to stay that way, too. It's a passing league now. Base is right. Like the running back position is turning into a dinosaur.
And you've been saying it for about 10 years, bro. I remember when this is the quarterback and passing league. I'm like, nah, you're always going to have a runner, bro, because you got to have a run game. Blah, blah, blah. Not anymore. Look at what Buffalo's doing with no run game. None. Their run game sucks, and they crush everyone, bro. They do not care. You know what they're doing on every play. Stop it. You can't. And I love that. I love where we're going, bro. I love it. I didn't think I would because I've always been a running back guy. Man, this year in almost every draft, I went receiver crazy. So bad, I'm hurting that runner right now.
I think you're right. It is a real violent sport, but I just think the minute somebody finds a supreme running back and wins a Super Bowl with one, it'll return. Like it's a cycle. You know what I mean? Defenses change. Offensive schemes change. Coaching. You know when they implement it.
Bro. I mean,
it's been a minute though. It's been a real long time since we've seen a running back like that. Derrick Henry had the potential to be that dude. He's just the Titans took too long to catch up as a team. Now he's on the back end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jonathan Taylor, massive regression this year. You know what I mean? And I don't know what you can point your finger at because
it's the quarterback position.
I don't know though because
there's no offensive line.
Nah, the offensive line. They're letting up a lot of sacks.
You can see it.
Biggest
Matty
in the
Ice
league.
is on his ass on
I
every
don't think
play.
he's getting the holes he got last year, man.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. I agree.
It is a hell of a drop-off, though. He looked so super last year. To look barely operable this year is crazy to me. But
well, they're playing with both their tackles are second and third string guys. Their center is a third string guy. Like they lost their whole offensive line. And Matty Ice don't have a moment to breathe. So nobody has to fear the run game. You know what they doing. You stack the box and you stop it. It's easy.
Who you going for in that Chargers Browns base?
I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I got to. Herbert ain't playing with them.
All right. Let's try to get to the end of this. 49ers and Panthers.
Ill.
Yeah.
49ers.
I'm not totally sold on Mr. Garoppolo over there. When I looked at the Devo numbers, it's just been 4 weeks, but Garoppolo, he just came in after Trey.
Yeah.
He struggled last week in that Monday night game against the Denver Broncos. So I ain't gonna forget that.
They played a game in the rain too, like pouring rain. Their very first game of the year against Chicago was in a freaking storm. So Only 3 games of passing stats, and one of them, Trey Lance, got hurt halfway through the game. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to call what San Francisco is going to do, but they look like what they're going to do last year, beat you with defense and run you
They do
down.
have a great defense, so I just was wondering. He doesn't have a better grip on the team. Only
Garoppolo is
600
going to be
yards in
fine.
3 games. We'll see. I know the Lions. The Lions look bad, but they deep. I was looking at their defense. It's pretty. It's getting a lot of turnovers over there. They had a good quarterback. They would probably be more dangerous. Moore got 11 targets last week for the first time this year.
Yo,
So that trended up.
Baker Mayfield absolutely sucks.
So you think
Trash.
they should make a quarterback change?
Bro, they need Sam Darnold. How horrible is that?
That's crazy.
They
I
Sam
don't see it.
Darnold.
I don't see it any difference.
Yeah, I don't
Bro,
see it
Sam
any different
Darnold was
either.
much better last year at this
Was he
point. He was
though?
the best quarterback in the league at this
Bro,
point last year.
he got benched twice last year.
Hold on.
He did.
Twice.
Hold on. In the first 4 games of the year,
Rushing the ball.
Yeah, just running the ball because there was no Christian McCaffrey, bro. Don't get it. Sam Darnold is garbage, dude.
Christian McCaffrey was still there when he was leading the league. It was when McCaffrey got hurt is when they fell apart. I remember. I'm just saying.
They went and got Cam
Sam Darnold is better than Baker Mayfield. I'm saying that for certain.
I can't even say that.
I can.
I think they're equally trash.
Carolina is fucked.
I'm going 49ers. Where you going?
49ers.
San Fran all day. They're gonna destroy them.
And then I say Debo, Ayuk, and Bobo Wilson and Kittle. And then on the other side of the ball, DJ Moore, McCaffrey, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm even scared of McCaffrey. How scary is that?
He get volume out of the backfield.
Yeah, but he's going up against San Fran, and they ain't playing.
He McCaffrey.
Yeah, he ain't been McCaffrey all year.
He McCaffrey. You see
what's his numbers? You like pulling up numbers.
Yeah,
what's McCaffrey's numbers?
Yeah, 89 yards just in receiving last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. You want me to bring up his numbers?
I do, because he ain't do shit all year.
Actually, he has. He just doesn't have very many touchdowns. That's the only thing.
Ran for 270 in 5 weeks. He's in like a third tier. Let me see.
In 4 weeks, he's averaging under 75 yards.
One touchdown.
In 4 weeks, under 75 yards on the ground and 1 touchdown. That is not the number 1 pick in the draft. And fuck that, neither is Jonathan Taylor.
Right.
The number 1 pick in the draft, if we did it today,
Najee is ranked 28th. McCaffrey is ranked low.
But I'll tell you right now, it would be Saquon Barkley.
At least got 328 rushing yards. You know what I mean?
If we were to draft today, Saquon number 1, Cooper Kupp number 2, for me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Nick Chubb and Saquon, they battling it out up there.
Everybody else is non-existent right now. Run games look like shit across the NFL. And the Panthers, by far one of the worst, because you have no fear of their passing game because Baker's sucked.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody's blitzing him.
And that's why I'm scared of McCaffrey.
they're one-on-one coverage and all the time, but they
But I
they
get what y'all
they
saying.
making some
Volume,
plays.
the volume play alone. That's why, and he's Christian McCaffrey. It only takes one play.
Right.
So I get it. I
He
wouldn't
get
not play McCaffrey. I just said I'm scared of him.
he get 15 handoffs and 8 passes out of the backfield. You know what that's potential to do?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 49ers better play good. They better play
Like I
good.
said, with McCaffrey, it only takes one. So,
Yeah.
he definitely one of the it factor guys, but I'm scared of the team. I really am scared of that side of the football. I would play McCaffrey. I'd probably only play DJ Moore in a flex, but I'd rather wait again,
Yeah, I'm
especially
not
against
even.
the 49ers.
I got more. He looked good last week. I'm still gonna wait.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Still gonna
I
wait.
don't blame you. That's why I wanted to clean that up real quick. I didn't want to say like, yeah, play DJ Moore. Like, nah, like
Mhm.
maybe not.
They still only 1-3. They
But
struggling to
like
move
you
the
said, he got
ball.
11 targets. You give any good wide receiver that many, something could happen. So
Right. But that was the first time he had that many
yeah,
targets all season. He
exactly.
only been getting 2 targets per week, 3 targets per week. He
Yeah, they were
started
trying to force feed
complaining.
him last week.
Yeah, because he started complaining about it. And Baker got that looming over him with Odell. Like, you not passing the star player the ball. You passed it to him 2 times for 3 weeks in a row. Are you crazy? Like, yeah. And so, you know what I mean? And Baker started force feeding, and they got he threw 2 interceptions force feeding last week.
Yeah.
It can't be your savior. You got to play a whole game. You got to have high football IQ. I don't know what's going on with Baker right now. He just looked totally bad.
Trash.
Super
Which
trash.
49ers with a dub is a sweep for all of us. Moving to the next game is the only undefeated team in football. The debatable MVP. Early MVP debates. Jalen Hurts and the football #1 Eagles come into Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray versus Jalen Hurts. This should be interesting. College rivals meeting on the NFL stage. Kyler needing to get the Cardinals back into winning position. Think they can do it?
Wow.
Think they could do it?
The way Arizona been looking.
They start too late, man. They start too late. Jalen Hurts just have to come out like he's been playing the last 3 weeks, and if he start that way, the Cardinals are in trouble, man, because they start too late. Kyler, though, he has an offense, man, and he has game. He has
Where?
game.
He don't have an offense.
I
He
don't
got
think
Zach Ertz.
he has a defense. I think
He got
that's
Zach Ertz. That's all
Hollywood
he
Brown.
got. No?
Hollywood
He got
Brown
Zach
been
Ertz.
having a
He got
decent
Hollywood.
season.
He got Hollywood. He got
Yeah.
Hollywood. Yeah.
But he starts too late. He looks for them too late. He hasn't been as efficient as in the past.
they're not 0-4 or
They're 2-2.
they 2-2. That's all. They knew this was gonna be rough. Without their #1 wide receiver on the field, you knew this was gonna be a tough. But he's only 2 weeks away, boys. They only gotta get through 2 more. And Pop City starts to happen. I cannot wait.
They 2 losses, 2 divisional losses. One to
That's
the
all
Rams,
right.
one to
That's
the
all
Raiders.
right. That's all right. They'll win the next ones when D-Hop is back. Because then they'll have D-Hop and Hollywood. And that's when Hollywood might be somebody. Hollywood can't handle number one coverage. He's having a real tough time. You see it. You know what I mean? No AJ Brown no AJ Green on the field. No, the only real help Kyler got is Zach Ertz. Thank God for Zach Ertz right now.
Oh man.
It's the truth. It's the truth. He's spreading it. Their best player is Greg Dortch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, either him or Moore should wind up having a good game tomorrow.
Yes, I think Arizona hands the Eagles their first L.
Darius Slay is going to be on Hollywood
at home.
Oof, I don't know about all that. That not with that defense.
Oh, he one of the top receivers.
Ooh.
Over Chris Olave.
Ooh.
Under Jalen Waddle.
Ooh.
Hollywood.
That's that Hollywood.
So he's actually having a decent season. It's the rest of that team.
He is, but he's still having a real tough time with the number one coverage. Wait till he's getting the second guy and he don't have a blanket. Hollywood's gonna have a great season. Great season when D-Hop is getting the double coverage and annihilating it, and then Kyler don't have to just target D-Hop and D-Hop only, like he likes to do. He really does, bro. When D-Hop's on the field,
top 4 in target.
D-Hop. Who's he going to? D-Hop. It's not even a question, bro. Well, he's running. And he's been running better. He's been looking better getting out of the backfield. I like Kyler in the game because they're gonna definitely be playing from behind.
Let me see. Go ahead, finish, Space.
No, I'm talking about in the game. I like Kyler. I like Hollywood. I like Zach Ertz.
Kyler having a okay season.
Yeah, he keeps squeaking out 300-yard games, and he keeps, like you said, he's starting late.
85, he's playing just he in that group with Russ in them.
Yeah, just barely
in that group.
Enough.
Trevor Lawrence in that group too, but he probably ahead of that group, but he right there on the cusp of that group. He ahead of that group though. He got 8 TDs and two interceptions. So Trevor Lawrence is right under the elite group.
Yeah.
But
and then I don't know if I would play any of the. I don't know if I would play James Conner, man. I really wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe in a flex.
I think either if you got him as your number 2, play him. Man.
I hear you. That's not. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I get you what you're saying.
He's gonna get the red zone touches. Does he get in? I don't know. The Eagles D, remember. But James Conner's a hard runner. If he's healthy, you play him, man.
Well, it just came across my phone that Waddle and Tyreek Hill are both expected to play without any setbacks. And Kamara is expected to play without any setbacks.
Okay.
Let's go. Your boys is back.
Fins up, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, that's going to be a good football game.
I might change the fins. Y'all ain't want to change our Dolphins pick, knowing that news?
I already picked the Dolphins before I knew that.
What about you, Base?
I picked them to lose, didn't I?
Yes, you went Jets.
I'm still sticking with it.
Yeah, I am too.
Fanboys.
Fuck you.
Fucking fanboys.
Nah, really, the Jets just been playing better football.
Y'all just be blindly picking them every week, yo. Y'all won't go against them like I go against my team.
Oh, that's
not true. That's not true.
No, it is true. I bet you can go back on every show we've done so far this year, and both of y'all have probably picked the Jets every fucking game.
Nah.
Okay.
Not at all. I know that for
certain. Last week to win too. and they won.
Me too.
Lucky shit.
Not at all. Not at all. They're
All
gonna
right.
beat the Fins tomorrow and prove how good they really are, huh? You're gonna be
We'll see.
The
surprised.
East looking real.
We'll see. We'll see.
AFC East looking real over there. Who you got in this
That,
Eagles?
that come from behind shit ain't gonna work every week though.
No, it ain't.
That's all right.
Wilson
They're gonna
is
start
back.
using home more, and they're gonna take control of the game earlier. I see it happening.
What we got from the Eagle Cardinals?
Oh, the Eagles side of the football game. The Eagles, you're gonna play Hurts, Sanders,
And
Brown, Smith, and definitely, most definitely, the sleeper at tight end of the week, who's not really a sleeper, but probably gonna score number one on the week, tight end, Goddard. Because Arizona cannot stop the tight end at all since last year, since the year before.
I don't think they're going to be able to stop any of their dudes. Their defense is horrible, bro. It's putrid.
And it really is, bro. They look like kids. It looks like high school football.
they have no push on the quarterback.
None.
They got
And
nothing.
I
There's
think
nothing that defense does that's good. Nothing.
Jalen Hurts running tomorrow. I think Kyler will be running tomorrow, and I think it's gonna be one of them rival battles. Like they really college competitors, so I expect them to really step it up. Thing is, the Eagles got the better D here. They got a push, and I think Kyler gonna be on the run for his life. That's the difference. Jalen gonna be dictating with, but Kyler gonna be running for his life. I'm picking the Eagles.
I'm picking the Cards at home.
Uh-oh.
I told you they're gonna give them their first loss.
Uh-oh.
Nah, not with that defense. Sorry, man. Eagles all day.
So Charles going Eagles. Okay, that'll bring us to the next game. game of the week. Cowboys, the other great defensive team, being led by Cooper Rush. We need to talk about Cooper Rush a little bit, man. Still undefeated as a Cowboys backup. Everybody keeps calling him the backup, and he's officially game managing and taking his team to the promised land. So think about Cowboys versus the Rams. Stafford.
Wow.
Prior to Thursday, tonight, Stafford led the league in interceptions.
Yeah, it's probably not going to stop against the Cowboys. That's for certain.
Now, Matty Ice leads the league in interceptions.
Yeah, I think this game sets up really bad for the Rams. You can't go up against the defense like the Cowboys defense and be one-dimensional.
Wait a second.
It makes it too easy for them.
Defense too, right?
Not this year, they don't.
Where they been? Where they defense been?
For real. Old Ramsey got toasted the other week. Toasted.
Couple of
He's
weeks.
been getting toasted, bro, all year.
For real. Trash.
They couldn't make the tackle on Debo. Oh man, he getting burnt by Debo last week.
Yeah, the Rams look pretty bad, man. For real.
Where
They
Debo
home.
ran through that shit like, please.
Yeah.
And was talking mad trash on social media, too, about it.
Oh wow. You could tell nobody wanted to tackle him. They was trying to just hit his legs out. Nobody wanted to tackle him though, and he took advantage of that. Debo running full speed down the Man, nobody gonna get in front of that. They need to utilize that more. Who did I pick here? I went Cowboys. Do you play CD Lamb? Do you play Schultz? Pollard or Zeke? Or both?
Both. Neither.
Neither. Okay.
Nah, I mean, I'll tell you what, I would play
be on to something, bro.
I would play Zeke, and that's because Pollard did absolutely nothing with his touches last week. And if that happens, I don't even think they give him the opportunity to let that happen again.
Okay.
Zeke ain't really doing nothing either, bro.
Facts. Nobody, but Pollard.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I think you was on to
Pollard
something.
ran the ball 11 times and finished with 6 yards. All right, that's the truth. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with that backfield. That's why I say both or neither, or it's scary over there, boy.
Yeah, I got to stay away from this one just because of Aaron Donald. I don't think he. Yeah.
Don't
like it.
I would play Zeke though, just on the strength of Cooper Rush as the quarterback. They're gonna play a more controlled game. So Zeke and CD and maybe Gallup in a flex. The Rams ain't been shit. Keep it real.
Other side of the ball.
On the Rams, Cooper Kupp. Higbee.
Kupp and Higbee. That's it.
That's it. No Akers, no Henderson.
Absolutely not.
I really on a
Cowboys
flex
D, man.
On the flex
don't
tip,
do it,
babe.
Babe. Stop. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do
it.
Bro, I might.
Don't.
On the flex, I might play Henderson just on the strength of the
my God.
Of the he's gonna have
Michael
to.
Parsons gonna ruin your night. Yeah. All right, man. Who y'all going with?
Cowboys.
I think the Rams gotta win sometimes.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
I don't know.
Cowboys.
Stafford gonna throw a couple of picks in this game, bro. It's a matter of when. Like, is it the end of the game? Is it the beginning of the game?
Where they playing?
They playing in LA.
Cowboys.
I'm going with LA, man, at home.
Oh, Faith couldn't help himself.
Yo, look, CD Lamb and Tony Pollard both questionable. All right, but expected to play. Okay. T. Higgins and Hayden Hurst both expected to play. Okay, hold on. We got more. Rondell Moore expected to play. Hold on. Mac Jones is doubtful. He ain't gonna play. It's gonna be the Rook. Moose was right. And last but not least, Josh Reynolds. He's gonna play. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Game time decision.
Okay.
What about DeAndre?
50? Let's go in. We're going to the runners.
I honestly hope they sit him.
Remains out for week 5.
Yes. Good. So he's going to get 3 weeks of rest. That bitch is going to be
Yep.
nasty in week 7.
Yep. Swifty's going to come back healthy as ever, bro.
Okay.
Who else? Any other questions?
No. I went Cowboys myself. Charles went Cowboys as well. And that brings us to the primetime game. Be here on Banging Aces Live and Direct.
I'm Chow Young Fat. Again?
Yeah.
Possibly the game of the day. NFC
Maybe
North
the week
matchup. Game of the week, possibly. Yep. NFC North matchup. Joe Burrow, the Cup of Joe show, heads to Baltimore to take on Lamar Jackson, coming off a loss, make or break moment, a win or lose, a live or die with it moment that he's getting so used to lately. I don't know what the heck. Which brings me, before we get into that, I want to ask y'all that. That was one of the questions I had for the chat earlier. What would y'all rather from y'all coach? Would y'all rather play to win or play to extend the game?
Well, you always play to win.
Nah, I'm going to take the tie and go to overtime.
It honestly depends on
every time.
There's a lot of factors that go into that, man.
Well, statistics say you should go for the win.
Yeah.
Not every time, though.
Not every time.
I'm gonna take the tie.
I gotta play to win, man. I gotta play to win and live with the moment. Live with it. Live and die with it. Like because eventually the percentages of that, of being in that moment, is gonna change. The only thing is I don't like the inconsistency of the NFL and the media. You remember last year when the Chargers went for it like 3 weeks in a row and they messed up 3 weeks in a row? How they got slandered and buried. And then earlier this year when Denver seen that Russ couldn't move the ball and they decided to kick a 60-yarder to win the game, or was that to tie the game? And then they got, because they missed it, they got heavy slander. Like, you got to play to win the game. Russ ain't been able to move the ball since that week. So, Hackett took a lot of flack for it, and then Harbaugh this week takes a lot of flack for his calls the last 2 weeks. I don't know if it's because of the hate on the defense, but that call last week is a make or break moment, man. And if he gets that, they would praise him and all of that. And if he didn't get it, so they burying him. And should he be cut off the team? You know what I mean? Because he made that call. I think they get better as those pressure plays go further on in the season when they face them early like that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I play to win. Either way, I'm all right with my coach going for it. I'm going for 3, but play to win, man. I had on my thumbnail today, I had the image of the defenseman that was mad at the coach because he didn't kick the field goal. You know what I mean? And I didn't know how that was. And then if you remember on Thursday, the player banging his helmet, Hamler banging his helmet on the floor at the end of the game.
He was hot. He was so hot.
You know what I mean? And Russ right there, they had to go for it, right? He couldn't kick a field goal. They had to go for it. And he couldn't get it done right there as an example. You know what I mean?
I don't blame them, but see, there's differences in the situation. See, I actually don't blame the Broncos for going for it in that situation. What I do blame is the shitty play call because they didn't have to throw for the fucking touchdown. It was 4th and 1. All they had to do was get 1 yard. And they got 4 more cracks at getting it into the end zone. But they went all for nothing in that one play. But I'm telling you, bro, the Broncos coaching is absolutely atrocious this season. Atrocious. Every meaningful play call that needs to be called is absolutely, completely just wrong. All of them, bro. All the way back to week 1. That coach is garbage, bro.
They be botching calls and too slow getting it in.
Yeah, bro. It's that coach is, as of right now, Nathaniel Hackett is a fucking hack job.
You will fire him already?
He's on a short leash, I'll tell you that much. It's hard to fire a coach after 5 games.
Yeah, man.
You know, so you got to give the dude a shot, but he's on a short leash, bro. If it keeps happening, you got to go, bro. Like, I'm sorry. If we're losing anyway, then what the fuck are we paying you for? You know what I'm saying?
Why they paid Russ $245? Like, we ain't paid Russ to lose either. Do we kick Russ off the team next year?
No, bro. You talking? No, hell, fuck no. You talking about a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback, bro? No, it's not his.
Right.
It's not all on Russ.
You just gotta go get him a real good coach then.
There's
I'm gonna say it again. Hold on. I'm gonna say it again.
In their first 5 games. Yeah, that too. But there's moments in all of their first 5 games where you can go back and put it single-handedly on that coaching staff.
That coaching call.
For horrible play calls, bro. Fucking just completely trash play calls. Richard Sherman said it the other night. What were you doing going for the win in that one fucking play? All you had to do was get a first down.
Bootleg out into it. Yeah.
So, whatever.
All right, well, now we can get back into this Bengals-Ravens matchup. And I just wanted to ask y'all about playing to win and what would you rather? And
Great question, man. Great question.
G2 Motorsport, bang, salute, welcome. Yeah, this is gonna be the game though, right here, fellas. After all day of football, to get drugged out on this AFC matchup right now. I was looking at Joe Burrow numbers earlier. Since week 1, he is playing immaculate football. He's got his name up there in the top ranks, but he's like 7th because he had the 4 interceptions in week 1, but he got 8 touchdowns. Playing with a 91 rating, almost 1,100 yards. He's just getting sacked a whole hell of a lot. 93 sack yards given already. He gave up more. Yeah. I mean, Russell Wilson's getting sacked more, but Russell Wilson gave up more sack yardage. And he's playing worse. He playing better than Russ. He right behind. He playing just over better than Tom Brady. That's crazy. Brady only got 1 interception, and this dude is playing better than him. But yeah, the Cup of Joe show. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Chase, and Higgins.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Huh?
Yeah, this game.
And you got Boyd.
Yeah, this game is very, very, very interesting. Baltimore owes Cincinnati 2 smacks in the face for what they did to them last year.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow put up 900 yards in 2 games against the Ravens last year.
For real.
900 yards in 2 games.
And they got rookie secondary this year.
So
Joe Burrow is gonna go crit this game. But Lamar playing great football right now. No
Rashad Bateman.
No Bateman. Lamar playing great football right now. 11 touchdowns. 105.1 rating. Not getting sacked a lot. 65% completion rate, but only 893 passing yards. But he does have 3 touchdowns rushing. So he has a total of 14 total touchdowns. And he's 5th or 6th on the rushing list. So this kid is amazing. Oh, he's not. He actually 7th on the rushing list with 2 touchdowns. So he has 13 total touchdowns. Betting on himself this season, and his defense is giving up 2 big games. Great play from him and everything, and the defense is giving it up. Y'all think they can hold Joe Burrow tomorrow?
No, it's a tough one. Wow, this game is a tough game, man.
History says absolutely not.
Yeah, it's gonna be real difficult. That's for certain. So I think you know who you're playing in this one. This one is from Cincinnati, of course, Burrow, Hayden Hurst.
Everybody.
Yeah. Well, even Boyd is flex worthy.
Everybody.
But who do you play from the Ravens?
In 2 games.
Who do you go play from the Ravens?
Ravens, Lamar, Duvernay, Andrews,
JK.
Yeah, like this is a prime time. All stops. Everybody come out.
Yeah,
Like,
if any game this week has the potential to be an absolute barn-burning shootout, this is the one. It's all hands on deck in this game.
Yeah.
I
It'll be
agree 100%.
live right here on Banging Aces, y'all. I'm looking forward to doing this game because the Bills-Ravens game was a 1 o'clock game last week, and it was a battle and interesting game, and I wish we would have did that game.
Who won that game? Who won that game?
Bills came back to win that game.
They should have fucking lost.
Bills.
Yeah. They were getting demolished.
Yeah. And then Josh Allen showed up.
Jackson was demolishing them, smacking them around.
They single-handedly put the pop out to that team, bro.
I look at it more like the Ravens defense didn't come back out after halftime.
Right? They celebrated too much at half or something. They stayed in the locker room. Oh, man. But tip my hat to the Bills. I don't know what Joe Burrow going to do because I know Lamar got to come out and play even harder tomorrow. And I think he could do it. He's playing high-level football right now. So I'm going to go Ravens.
I'm going to go Bengals. The Ravens don't got enough right now. They limping in.
Seem to say that every week about this damn team since 2 years ago.
I'm gonna go Ravens, and I think the difference between the last two the games from last year, the difference is gonna be J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the difference because the Ravens didn't have him last year at all.
Can the Baltimore Ravens win a Super Bowl with their dynamic offensive scheme?
Yeah,
when they
not
get
with that
better
defense,
receivers.
It's never been done.
When they get better receivers.
If they pick
You
up
don't
Odell
think they win
Beckham,
right now with their offensive scheme.
no,
No. And they need defense.
they just
No.
need one real receiver. That would
Nah,
help.
I don't even think it's that because they're putting up mad points every game. I don't think that's
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
Is their defense, bro? They can't stop nobody.
What are they missing? A linebacker, an
For
end?
the first time ever, too, right? The Ravens have always had a stout defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Should be embarrassed. Ray Lewis is mad.
Yeah, he is, and he's still alive. So he he can't turn in his grave. He must be dying every
He's
weekend.
cursing them out, bro. He's going to the stadium and cursing them out on a regular. Like, you motherfuckers ruining my legacy. For real, man. Like, you guys fucking suck.
And then the last game, big game, potentially could be a game of the week as well. AFC Western Conference battle. Las Vegas Raiders going to take Patty Mahomes playing on elite level, just another level right now. Arguably a MVP candidate.
Who's playing?
5 weeks. Derek Carr brings the Raiders into Kansas City to take on Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I don't want it with Patty.
Wow.
Papa City is coming.
Patty wins this game and beats the Raiders. They'll be solidified at the bottom of their league, of their division, and it could be possibly over for the Raiders in 5 weeks. They did not come ready at the beginning of the season. With a winning record, luckily.
Patty don't care.
Patty all day.
Patty all day.
Devontae Adams. It's gonna be sick, huh?
this could be. I don't know. This could be a trap game, bro.
Patty. The Chiefies.
Yeah, I gotta go with Kansas City just because they're at home. Kansas City's a tough place to win. But the Raiders offense did start putting it together. I mean, they put up 30-something points against the Broncos defense last week. That's not easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. It's tough. But yeah, I gotta go with Patty at home. Maybe if it was in Vegas, I'd go out on a limb, but not in Kansas City.
And that game will be here on Banging Aces as well, folks. So make sure y'all check back in.
Papa.
Yeah.
Who you playing for this game?
Match a preview. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Who we gonna play from these teams?
Oh well, it goes without saying.
Patty. You know you gotta play Patty.
Saying as well. CEH. And Juju, maybe?
Juju's a solid flex play. He gets a lot of targets.
Yeah. I say Juju, and then everybody else, they're like maybe flex guys because Patty don't care. If you open, you get the shot.
And it's tight end. Patty Mahomes playing on a whole nother level right now when it comes to slinging that rock. So pay attention to him. How many lost? What's their standings?
Kansas City?
3-1.
Yep.
Top of the division. This could solidify it. Los Angeles Chargers, if they win, they'll be a half a game or a game behind Kansas City Chiefs. If they lose, Chiefs will be in control of that division by a good little hold. going into week 6. Oh my goodness. Now we thought that was gonna be the toughest division there.
Not as bad as Rusty's playing.
Right.
Fortunately.
Russ playing bad, but he's not at the bottom.
Carr, Carr just sucks. Yeah, we thought it's funny, it's always fun what we think before the snaps happen.
Where is TB12? Do you think Brady returns tomorrow?
He hasn't in any game yet, bro.
Okay.
Up out tomorrow, Atlanta.
Okay. I could dig it. Power rankings, top 5 teams.
Buffalo.
Surprise.
We got number 1.
Buffalo. Sorry, I don't know what y'all looking at. Then, it pains me to say this. You gotta put them there. They're undefeated. Disgusting, but they keep getting it done. So as of today, they would be number 2 team for me, and then number 3, Kansas City. Number 4. Oh, God. All right, hold on. Number 4. As disgusting as this may sound, you got to put the Cowboys there. Their defense is menacing, bro.
That's not disgusting at all, really.
Yeah, bro. Their defense is menacing. And then probably
Green Bay.
Either Green Bay or the Vikings, because they keep squeaking out the wins too. They keep squeaking out the wins, and they're dangerous. Fucking Giants is up there too. Packers is up there. So I think at that 5 spot, you can take any one of them 3 teams and be good. But yeah, Buffalo. Let me say that again. Number 1. And then the Eagles number 2. I know you guys are gonna flip it, but I know we're pretty much the same everywhere else, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. I would love to put Buffalo number 1, but I just can't when I compare them to Philly, man. Buffalo already lost a game in their division.
Yeah, well, I got you.
They struggled in back-to-back weeks to win. They lost against Miami. They were struggling like a motherfucker against Baltimore. They were lucky to win that game. So I just can't. I can't do it. I can't put them over the Eagles. Not right now. And the rest of that list is pretty much the same.
Right? Like, how the fuck the Cowboys sneaking in there without Dak Prescott? They're
It's
only
defense,
get
bro.
better.
Defense. It's defense. With a defense,
the Cowboys have the top 2 defense.
They have the type of defense that wins championships.
Yes, bro,
that's that kind of defense.
Bro. Yeah.
Okay, we got a chat question. Salute to Cowboy. Welcome to Banging Aces. Thank you for coming in. What's up, guys? This is what my fantasy season has come to. Andy Dalton or Cooper Rush.
Oh man, you got it bad, bro.
Yeah, you got it bad.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
you got it bad.
Cooper Rush. He's doing it, bro. He's game managing, and he got the weapons. Cooper Rush.
Better look for Gino if you can.
I don't know, bro. Yeah,
Zach Wilson.
I got to go with Andy on this one.
You going with Andy?
Yeah, I got to go with Andy.
He can't score enough points for me.
Yeah, he got.
He does got Kamara back though, so
that's huge. That's huge. He gets Landry back too.
Landry.
Yeah.
And
I think I gotta go with Dalton.
Have CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup,
yeah,
Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott. Give me those guys.
Yeah, I'm going with Cooper.
Give me Dawson Schultz. Give me those guys, man. They're
I'm
better.
going with Cooper because he'll
And
mess
they're
around
winning.
and run the ball
They're
in.
kicking ass and taking names.
Dalton Schultz ain't really been doing shit this year though.
Well, he was hurt. Just came
Yeah,
back.
he
He
was
only
hurt
Yeah, he
played
was
one
hurt for
game.
he was hurt for one game, bro.
No, he only played. He missed 2 games. Only played the first one and the last one.
I think he was only out one game, bro. I'm pretty
I don't know.
sure. I got
I'm
him on
going
my
in.
team.
I'm
One of my
going in.
teams.
I'm going in. I got him. I'm going in. So we can not even debate about it. We're gonna know. On my bench stats. Yep, you're right. He only missed 1 game against the Giants, but he got hurt in the game against the Bengals, and he didn't do shit against Washington. But Washington is tough against the tight end. They're like a top 4 or 5 team against the tight end position.
Crap.
Yeah. They're going up against LA tomorrow, and that's the number 1 against the tight end. So maybe
I'm fading on Schultz until Dak comes back.
yeah, maybe we leave Dawson Schultz on the bench. I agree. Hopefully you like me and you got Travis Kelce as your starter.
I wish I did.
It's good. Thank you, Travis. Win me the game, please.
Yeah, I gotta go with Andy on that. But Steve, you gotta be the tiebreaker on this one, bro. The man needs help.
I said Cooper. I will go with Cooper.
Yes, sir.
Don't listen to them, Calvo.
We split him up. He came in split. We didn't help him.
Yeah, no, we did. We gave him the points for both sides, man. I think we did. Now it's up to him. It ain't never really up to us. It should always be up to you. When you come to us, it's just for us to. I'm glad we take both sides sometimes because we get to hear it from both points, and we're passionate as hell. We curse each other out over this shit. So I love that shit, man. I love it, bro. They don't know how real we really are about this shit. Like, I don't want to talk to you if I'm playing you that week, bro. Love you. You my man. We're going to do the show. But after that, fuck you. Excuse my language. Pardon. But you know how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is for real. Like, I love it. I want to win. I take it serious. I do my homework. And you guys do too. And that's why we battle it out. We're in the playoffs every year against each other. I love it. I love y'all for this shit, man. This shit is awesome. I moved my uncle down, and now I don't have nobody to watch football with. It's crazy.
We got another one. Let's see.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys. One more question. Sit 1. PBR League. Gallup, Pickens, Edmonds, or Montgomery? Sit 1.
Edmonds.
Yeah, I agree. But he's a great flex option.
I probably would sit Gallup and let everybody else rock.
Nah, Gallup might want to, because Jalen Ramsey gonna be on CeeDee Lamb this week. I think that sets up for Gallup to have a decent game. You know, for me, it's between Pickens and Edmonds. Pickens is, we just don't know what's going to happen there as of right now. And Edmonds,
but I would give it to him because they keep the quarterback is new, and that's going to be a comfortability thing. Like, he throws to these guys normally in practice, like, you know what I mean? So he got a comfortability with Pickens on routes and stuff like that. So that will make the coach put Pickens in when it should be Claypool, but Pickens got the better, you know what I mean? What do you call that? Chemistry.
Rapport, yeah.
It's a tough one, We don't know what's going to go on.
Yeah, I mean, we never know what's going to happen. It's what y'all think is best. And
at the same time, we've got Teddy Bridgewater starting his first game. So we don't know. I kind of got to leave
Hill and Waddle is both playing. It's all about Hill and Waddle, man.
So that's why for me, Edmonds, Pickett's, because they playing Buffalo, no way in hell. So he's on the bench for certain. And then so that leaves Gallup and who else? He said somebody else.
Montgomery.
Oh, Edmonds. Oh, give me Monty. I'll play Monty.
He's a starter. You get value. You're going to play
Yeah, give me
him.
Monty. He's back, baby. Whenever Monty is back,
Came on man on Gallup. Yeah.
he's
Play
the only
Gallup.
player on the team of
Gallup
value.
picking Evans.
Give me Monty.
Yep.
But
Pickens, Montgomery.
Challengers, salute. Thank you for coming to Banging Aces. David and Joker, Darren Waller, PPR.
Oh, that's easy.
David and Joker.
Joker, bro. Waller's been horrendous this year.
And now, do you put that on Waller or are you putting that on Carr?
I put it on Josh McDaniels' fucked up bullshit offense. That's what I put it on.
They missing Chucky right now, huh?
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh man, poor David Carr.
Derek.
Yeah, Derek Carr.
The other one. They both suck though.
I think Derek better, but at the end of the day, they both trash.
Well, unfortunately for David, he was drafted to the Texans
many times,
in their inaugural season, bro. So they were trash for about 5 to 8 years. He just got pummeled all the time.
Yeah. And Sir Charles says his power rankings is 1 Eagles, 2 Buffalo, 3 Chiefs, Cowboys, 4 and 5 Green Bay or Minnesota, either one.
My man, Sir Charles, telling it like it is.
Hey, yeah.
I went Eagles, Chiefs, Bills, Cowboys, Packers. So.
Do we get an Eagles Bills battle this year?
That's a good question. I hope so.
Oh, I gotta go look at.
I think I would rather Eagles Chiefs battle.
That too. I know the Bills and the Chiefs play in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice.
Play. They play next Sunday. The Bills and the Chiefs.
Oh, there you go. That's gonna be. Oh my God.
Lucia, Calvo, Super CMB Challenger, thanks for coming in. Civilization TV, thanks for coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button for me, please. It is free. Let's go. Let's grow. And this is week 5. Matchup preview with the guys, Have and Base in the bag. Tomorrow is football.
Don't forget to check your lineups. Remember, we got an early game. We got a 9:30 game. Check your lineups. Do it tonight.
That's right. Make sure Saquon is in right now.
Right now.
That boy Brooklyn. Oh, Saquon back.
With a vengeance, boy. With a vengeance.
Talk about playing for a contract. Let's go. That's how you do it.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow.
Oh my God, it never comes fast enough, bro.
Or later today, actually.
Facts.
Salute, though, man. Thanks, guys.
12 hours, boys. 12 hours.
Yep. Well, good luck tomorrow, boys.
All right, same to you, bro. Who I got? I'm playing any of y'all? No, I don't think
you playing me, buddy.
Oh, yeah. All right, well.
It's going down. I'm about to give you your first loss.
Oh, my first loss. All right.
Oh.
Good luck with that, man. Oh, man.
Said you're going to get it.
And go give me a tight end real quick.
Hey, I got 2 of them if you want to talk. I'm just there.
Hey, hang up.
Hey, hang up.
I thought you was leaving. Good night, Base.
Salute. Good night, Base.
Good night, y'all.
Yo.
Yo, in the bag, week 5. We went in tonight, y'all. Almost 4 hours, man. Salute, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the family, my supporters, Super CMB challengers, Cowboys. Salute to y'all. Relaxation TV, Z2 Motorsport, Sir Charles, #1 fan, my guy, 808 Doe, Young Bird, all of y'all, Young Bird 4, salute. Thank you for coming in tonight and giving us a great episode, man. I hope y'all hit that like button and hit that notification bell. So next time we go live, you are right there with us to go live with me. This is Banging Aces, live and direct sport commentary. I am your host, Bang. Make sure y'all come back. We do prime time games here live. We do breakdowns on Saturdays. We are football fans. We are friends, family. We give you football from the passion of the fans. We talk about media, sports, players, today's stuff that's going on. As you see, we talk with passion as fans. Welcome. I welcome any of y'all to join the chat. Put your questions in the chat. Let me know you're there. Hashtag your team in the chat. Just don't spam. Don't spam and don't promote nothing crazy in my chat. Outside of that, you know it's mad love here. Tomorrow is football. Make sure y'all set y'all lineups. And I appreciate you. Thank you for my the people that support me, donate to me. I salute to y'all. Hashtag Banging Aces, hashtag Bang USA Sports or BANGnACES Sports in the chat and in the comments if you're watching after. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, 8:15 for the primetime game of the week, possibly. Bengals versus the Ravens in Baltimore. The North remembers. Bang!
Never judge a book by its cover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the never judge a book by its cover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the mother. Yeah.
You already made the assumption. The look on your face like you hate me or something. I cannot wait till the day that I'm bumping. People today really think I be bugging. One thing that I value above money is loyalty. Snakes in the grass, I don't cut it, they calling me. Don't want me winning, they trying to get all of me. Deal with the pressure, ain't no annoying me. Remember the joke in the season? They jealous, they couldn't believe it. Now I'm excelling, I'm here for a reason. Blood for my brothers, I pledge the allegiance. I do what I do for a reason. Third pound gave me the teaching. Tell your baby daddy stop the pleading. Cause the lies that he's telling they believe it. I play it by ear though, thought with a working bird, but I'm the weirdo. Russian roulette, you just better be careful. Work ethic, something real, this what I'm here for. I'ma just stick to the grind. Tunnel vision, take my time. Gotta take my time. Homage pay it so you know that I'm paying homage all the time.
Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the